So I have immediately forgotten that. Yes, episode 17. Man, we've been going a ways for this, haven't we? Episode 17. It is 1 week early because we can't play next week. So hello everyone. Every single one of our players right now is just kind of like tired. I feel like everyone's just kind of tired right now. It's fine though.
Sorry, I thought you were addressing the chat as opposed to the party.
I don't know. The chat might be tired too. I'm not going to be presumptive. I can ask them. Hey, chat, are you tired too? Hey, YouTube, how you feeling? Are you tired? Have some coffee with this video if you're tired, or possibly tea. Tea is good too.
Tea is very good. I just have a bad habit of putting way too much sugar in my tea.
I mean, sugar's good. Not good for you, but good.
But it depends on the sugar, on how bad it is for you.
Goodness me. Well, I think everybody's probably is still. I mean, since it was only a week ago, and since so much happened, I think it's pretty fresh in everybody's minds what happened last session. But there was a fight between Tucker, who should not be staying up right now. That's better. And Riley. Because Tucker finally got fed up, and Riley got fed up back, and it wasn't very good. Also, unfortunately, Kyrio had to step away at the last little bit of that. But I'm sure Brooke is very sad right now, too. Oh, Keithsmith. Well, I'm sure you're a bit tired then, but thanks for coming. Well, that's just enough of a recap, probably. If people want more, they can watch the other episodes.
Yes. Last we left off, Ralph was rushing over to make sure Tucker didn't have any lasting injuries, which he does not, though he is super unconscious.
I think it was like negative 3 HP at this point, I think it was.
Well, it wasn't a lethal move, so you wouldn't be dying anyway.
I know. I actually wrote it down just to see how much overclock damage there was for that last punch.
If only he had done that earlier, the fight wouldn't have dragged on for an hour.
I'm sorry.
Whoa, notices your dice. So, for those who are just coming in and are mildly uninformed, last session was really emotional. The party left the Cave of Mirrors. They encountered Rise in the dead of night, or most of them did. Ralph decided to stay back behind with the roast and had a delicious dinner. And he didn't get to see the one person that he's absolutely smitten with crying over somebody else's grave. But there's implications at the very least that the grave you all ended up finding was the Conqueror's grave. And while Tucker left a little early, he seems to have some sort of inkling as to where Riley's new little pendant came from, even though he also hasn't seen the skull that Riley has packed away in his bag.
Look, it's fine.
Yes, grave robbing is fine.
Does it count if it's kind of my grave? I think it's fine.
Your
It's
grave.
a moral gray area, I think.
Riley, do you want to disconnect or connect this thing inside of you? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
You say your grave, and as DM I am forced to put air quotes over that.
It's actually worrisome for him to say that that way.
What?
But yes, this is true. Tucker kind of, you could tell something wasn't right about that pendant suddenly appearing after that event. And yeah, he doesn't even know about the skull. Oh boy.
Found it.
If he saw the skull though, holy shit.
I found it. It's fine.
Well, I mean, technically, you did find it.
I just sort of found it in the savannah. It's fine.
I'm just saying Tucker's suspicious
Don't
would be
fret the
confirmed.
details.
Would be confirmed if he saw that skull, because it was a gravesite being dug after all.
Yeah. Hopefully, considering Riley was not in a great state, he's not going to act entirely flippant this time.
Smiley face.
But yes, the party brought Prince Zeal back to his dad to be punished in a way that may actually potentially benefit people. And no, he's not going to become food.
What?
That'd be amazing. I bet he's spicy.
Please don't eat the prince. And the party was essentially extended the benefit that they will always be welcome at Pride's Rock. Though that comes with a common sense deduction that if you do something that causes you to be a really bad person in the eyes of the Pyro, they may rescind that offer.
Hopefully, Ralph's sending this female clear across the area does not count towards that.
It was the sparring room. We were sparring.
It's not in an appropriate location.
Aggressively.
It happened in an appropriate location, and, well, yes, the Pyro was completely within her clan's rights in order to stop Ralph. She also kind of failed to stop Brooke, so it ended up being a free-for-all, and all the other Pyros sort of sat back and watched things. It's their own fault for getting involved.
Watch the fireworks.
And, yeah, Tucker sort of exploded, emotionally speaking.
Mm-hmm. And that explosion came with his own feral leanings that he's been having. It created quite a hostile mix. Volatile mix, I should say, but I guess hostile too. And I'll be transparent. I'm not even sure how he's feeling right now, so we'll just kind of see as we go on the session.
Probably not much, to be honest. He's unconscious.
I mean, once he wakes up.
So, Tucker is currently unconscious on the floor. The Pyro is picking herself up away from the wall. Ralph is currently standing over a injured and unconscious Tucker. Brooke backed off to the sidelines, and as far as I know, is actually kind of frustrated with everyone.
I wonder how Brooke's feeling, because Kyrio wasn't available to act Brooke at the end of the fight, so I'm kind of wondering, Kyrio, how is Brooke feeling now?
I like what Keith Squid just said. Riley's more of a glass half empty kind of guy, but I think the Conk is more of a glass and all of its contents are only mine kind of guy.
I like
that. That's accurate.
That's a good definition.
Already?
Yeah, already. Okay, let's
Fuck, we haven't even started.
This is the Rocky way. Images before... By the Rocky is our dedicated fan artist now, apparently. So, what do we got?
He's so KO'd. He's knocked out of his dreams.
That's so dumb, I love it.
Aw. Well, that's not what his dreams actually are, but whether Tucker shares his dreams or not is up.
Mm-hmm.
Same with everybody else, because y'all had dreams, if you'll recall.
I do. I don't believe I was ever actually.
I sent you the message on Discord on what the dream should entail, but you never responded to me with the specific.
That sounds like a Tubby sort of thing to do.
This is fine, though. It leaves the dream open to his interpretation, which I'm fine with. That's okay, Kyrio. I need to fix something on your character.
It's okay. You gotta get water. You gotta get enough water to be a water type today.
Oh. Right. You wanted the the full image of the freaking Riley thing there. So let me just go scroll up in my DMs with this person to
Yes.
get that for you.
I'm saving Pokerole art, and that's the one I don't have saved. So also their username or whatever I would credit them as if I ever share it anywhere would also be useful.
I'll grab the Twitter. There it is.
That sounded like a lot of effort.
Okay.
People need to ask everybody about the
Scrolling
dreams.
up vicariously.
That's not a bad idea. Whether or not they want to talk about it is up to them, of course. Ooh. Phone.
That's probably me.
I know. It is. You're the only one that has a ding. You're the only one that gets a notification sound, by the way. I don't. I hate notification sounds, but I let you have that because you're my boyfriend.
Time to incredibly abuse that situation.
Please don't. Please don't.
Yay!
So let's see. What username would I give for them? Zonzi Baloney. What the hell?
No, you can just call her Christy. That's her name.
Quisty.
No, with an R. Don't add the W.
Quisty.
Ignore the current display
Quisty.
name. It's fine.
Alright, Christy it is. There we go. For anybody wondering what I was talking about right there, I was just getting this image right here from Eragon. So let's see. Kyrio mentions that Brooke is upset and feels caught between two people who he both understands is going through some really tough crap, but also would trust one another, since we're all technically in the same boat. That is a pretty reasonable thought pattern. All right.
But are we actually starting now?
Oh
or
yeah,
what?
wait. I mean, yeah. I'm fucking. Tucker's fucking unconscious. I can't really do much right now.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
gonna go take the Dark Pulse Goblin off Tucker then.
All right.
Kyrio's getting water, so I don't know if he's gonna do it.
Is he getting water? I thought he
think
came
it-
back to type that thing.
I think
and,
I think he got the
oh.
water.
Sorry, I've been making a thing for Brooke.
But now he's doing the. See, I advised him to mention when he is typing and when he is done typing, so that we do not So basically, if you see Kyrio say typing, then wait until he's finished, and then when he says done, we can, it's pretty self-explanatory. I figured that would be a better way to convey his thoughts since he is the text guy. So. He's also using Notepad. At least, I think he is. So he doesn't lose his comments. Because it's so easy to lose your comments on this thing. If you just type something and then click off... Well, sorry, your comment's gone now. It's like...
Sad.
It's like, doesn't even warn you. Alright. What?
I fell in the thing, trying to maneuver.
Okay,
Okay.
The hitboxes
now that
are
I have
so fucking
properly
weird.
done this.
Oh yeah, because when you get to 2 miles too close to each other, they start getting weird.
Oh goodness, Beerus, no! What are you doing?
Oh. I need to use Notepad. I lose all mine all the time. Yeah, seriously. It's always good to keep it. I'm always paranoid, so I do this anyways with a lot of things when I'm typing just on a website or something. Oh. Yeah.
That's great. Is that them like at the table?
Isn't that I think that's a Jolteon.
Yes, I think that's supposed to be me.
So psych.
Oh
Christ.
no! Oh, that's your DM representation now, isn't it? Oh, that's gonna be your DM representation now.
Oh God,
A really spiky Jolteon. He gets
Great.
spikier the more we upset him.
I am your god now. I am your spiky, floofy, sparky god. Oh, I guess that makes me a version of Zeus.
No, Zeus is an asshole. Could you be Thor instead?
We're actually at,
Thor is also an asshole.
He's less of an asshole than...
most Greek gods are assholes.
Thor is not Greek.
they can
I'm
curse.
still correct with my statement.
Aragon, Nordic gods are bigger assholes than Greek gods.
I don't know about that. Zeus specifically is quite the asshole.
No, Zeus is a cuck. There's a difference.
Yeah, in about half the lore, Zeus sleeping around. Isn't that about half Greek mythology?
Pretty much, like, awful lot of sexual connotations of things. I don't know. Everybody was horny. That's the impression I get from these myths.
Anyway,
Wow. What's Kyrio typing? A novel?
That's fine.
well, it's fine.
I'm perfectly happy to
Though,
wait.
if y'all are bored, you can look at the move that suddenly replaced Rage for Kyrio.
Oh, what's this? I didn't actually know Kyrio had rage. Leader's countenance. Let's see here. Accuracy. Tough, cool, smart. Plus contest with specialty. Add or remove one die from the target's next move or action attempt. This does not affect damage rolls. Only affects one. Oh, that's really interesting.
Ah, so he can rally.
Also, if you'd like, I can make a proper card out of that later, if it's something he's keeping.
It should be, unless Kyrio decides otherwise.
All right.
Oh god, don't tell him all the custom moves we talked about.
No, combo moves will not get their own cards.
Ah,
They'll
damn.
get essentially the basic template, and I will type them down because there's way too many potential combo moves to happen.
Not with that attitude.
All right. Fortunately, I organized
Shush.
all the Pokerole content. So if I go into moves and then I go into where is it? Don't I have it? Yeah, blank template. Here it is. Yeah. What type of move is this? Is this a special? Or I guess it's like Lear, right? The effect symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. While during these typing sections, I will be working on that card, so it's fine. I'll make it a nice card.
Anywho's, Ralph will be tending to the pooch. Yeah, I wonder what would have happened if he'd have tried to handle him like a dog. Like, heel! Down, boy, down!
If Brooke had done that.
If Ralph had.
Oh. Probably would have been ignored.
It took you like an hour just to get over there.
No, combat's pretty quick. It probably took me a couple minutes.
I'm an hour in real life.
I'm gonna give these. I should give template cards like their own special color, or something. I don't know. So let's see here. Oh, Brooke will intercept Riley and say. Brooke will intercept Riley and say, I know you're fighting something inside you, and it's hard not to feel isolated, but we're a team, and we need to trust each other. Stealing from Tucker isn't going to help. I want to help everyone in my team. That includes you, so long as you act like you're a part of it. So are you part of this team or not? Also, just to say, I may or may not read out Kyrio's lines. It all depends on how
May or
important
may
they are.
not.
Well,
It's
if they're important lines, I should read them out. I cannot voice a Brooke, though, so I'm not going to even try.
He doesn't have a voice. It's text-to-speech.
Text-to-speech? I mean,
Yeah.
so he's Microsoft Sam.
He's Microsoft Sam, yeah.
I'm sorry, when you say text-to-speech, the only thing I can think of is the Emperor.
Oh, no. Why?
The Emperor.
Because Emperor's text-to-speech.
Unlimited power.
Oh,
No, not that Emperor. Warhammer 40k Emperor.
Oh, okay. I was, very confused, actually.
Okay. When you say the Emperor, I think my first thought was the Emperor from the Emperor's New Groove. And I went, oh, that's not right at all.
God, I love that movie.
Freaking Cusco. Yeah. He gets
I
sound
don't
like
know.
Cusco.
I don't know. I could imagine Kyrio sounding like Cusco just a bit.
Honestly, yeah, I could see it.
Just not the whiny parts.
That's fair,
Well,
I guess.
he doesn't whine, so he might sound like that when he's whining.
It's okay,
Keeps the door
Kyrio.
open. Boom, baby.
Better to duplicate part than cut off part.
Okay. Are you done, Kyrio, or are you still typing?
I think I found my card template.
It needs like an end typing thing as well. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I'm typing. Okay.
That's not the voice you're giving him.
It's not associated with Davis Spade, jeez.
Riley would just sort of sigh and give Brooke a look. He's used that thing all of once, aside from the times he's used it against me. I gave it to him in the first place. And I don't know when the next time he's going to try and melt my brain with that. I don't want him having it. So I'm taking it back. You can have it if you want. I don't care. No, I can answer my DMs.
This is quite fine. It's honestly well timed. I'm currently working on the card template to make it more cool and functional, so I can not only make a new card here, but also make new cards in the future for it, with it looking nice and stuff.
He's a good. He's a good puppy.
Aww.
You
What?
rest up good. You rest good.
Oh
Ralph,
god.
Ralph is being sweet. A little dorky.
Aw.
Maybe I should go help the Chansey.
Aw.
Aww. Tucker's pretty unconscious, but he might
Pretty unconscious.
pretty unconscious that he might stir a little bit as Ralph talks to him.
It's like at least 5% unconscious.
Whoop.
At least 5%. Yes. Uh-oh,
Oh,
what happened?
what here?
What happened?
Oh,
What's going on?
Karserus, what have
Oh,
you
no, what have I
done? What have you done?
I wasn't even watching. What happened?
I left at the battlefield somehow.
Oh,
I
is
didn't
it
mean
not
to.
locked? Is it in the spot it should be at? Did anything get broken? Okay, that's fine.
It is on
Oh, I see. The leather thing is now. Yeah, that should have been locked. That's weird.
Ah!
All right,
Hang on.
You know what? Actually, everybody just hold on for a second. No,
I'm
no,
not
stop.
doing anything.
Don't do anything. I'm gonna hit undo a few times, right? We're gonna rewind time. That's 10 seconds. And then 10 more seconds.
Ah!
And then 10 more seconds. How many seconds ago was this? And then 10 more seconds.
Jesus, 40 seconds ago.
Yeah,
Fuck.
there we go. It's fixed. Also, this should be locked. What's going on? There, now it's locked. You know, I bet different states are locked and unlocked, aren't they? Let me see. No, that's locked. Okay, I don't know. Weird. Anyways, there we go. It's fixed.
Yeah, just don't
Okay.
hit L while scrolling over it.
Oh.
That's probably what you did. You
Good point.
must have bumped L. That can unlock it. That's probably what happened. It's okay. Sorry about that, Kyrio. I hope that didn't fuck up. If you're typing Notepad, that didn't fuck a thing up. I just realized
The
Ralph
reason
was
I
trying to
moved
come-
it is because I was trying to grab the pyro and move her closer.
You gotta grab underneath the characters. Like I have to grab in the space between her legs.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
You have to grab them
'Cause, like-
where they're sitting on the ground. That's usually where you need to grab. So, more or
Yeah.
less. It's
There's
weird.
just an empty space there for the female pyro, so it's like, oh, okay.
Or did you wanna keep fighting? I'm sorry I passed you across the
Huh?
I didn't understand a word you just said.
See what? Oh, look at it. Did you wanna keep fighting some more? 'Cause I was actually done. I'm sorry I passed you across the room, by the way.
Oh, he's talking to the pirate. I was very confused who he was addressing.
Yeah.
Tis our own fault. We should not have interfered. It was your group's contest, not our own. So I will suffer with dignity. Though I do admire your surprising strength, Schlax.
So yeah, I'm really strong now. I wanna get stronger too. I wanna be stronger than the real Lou, so he's jealous of me.
She just has this look that slowly degrades into a deadpan, and her eyes slide over to look at Riley. I see. And should you ever find yourselves under the shelter of Pride's Rock again, come to me, and I shall see fit that you are trained.
Oh, that sounds good actually. it's not going to be hard training a bipedal when you're quadrupedal, right? Yeah, I mean you can still. It seems like that might be a barrier in teaching physical stuff.
Question, Brooke. Is Kyrio going to wear the jewelry, or is it going to be in his bag? Also, I will read Brooke's lines because that's easier.
Okay. That's German for thanks.
Yes, I know. Sorry.
Oh no, you did the thing I did. Suicide.
You just smite yourself now.
I am smote, but immune to lightning, therefore I'm fine. Brooke sighs. All right. I understand. I'll hold on to it for him. You two have things to work out. But until then, I want you to promise me you won't attack him again. I'll ask him for the same when I talk to him, but I doubt he would normally have attacked you anyway. He hasn't been feeling himself since the mighty Inna took him. You should know how that feels.
If he attacks me again, I am not gonna hold true to that. If he attacks me, I'll attack back. And that's all I'm gonna say about this.
Your main is
I'm not done. Stop flirting, I'm not done. Let me have this.
He's off away. You can't actually hear him, I don't think.
I don't think you can stop comic relief from being comic relief sometimes. But
I will throttle you.
Oh, be nice. Ralph is as much a main character as everybody else. In fact,
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. In fact, he's probably one of the only reasons the group has been able to stay together this long.
What, a mutual annoyance towards him?
You would be surprised what comic relief does for a group's cohesiveness. Why do you think every Persona game has a lovable idiot character?
Never played a Persona game.
So Ralph is Morgana.
Or Yosuke.
Uh,
Besides, Brooke is smart. Sorry, Ralph is smart. God.
Are you okay, Kai?
And Brooke's fairly smart too. I mean,
so
Well, yes, Brooke is smart, but I meant to say Ralph is smart.
oh, this is looking good, guys. I've done a good job.
Riley will continue to say, I don't know what happened to him with the mighty Aina, but no, he does not know how I feel, and I don't know how he feels.
Yes, Roki, that is the exact face that she made.
Also, yes, I am aware of the new. I'm aware of the new image. I'll get to it in a minute. I'm finishing up what I'm doing a little bit off to the side here.
welcome to the new.
Yeah, I doubt that's gonna work, Brooke. You heard him. He doesn't want anything to do with me.
The Pyroar steps around Ralph briefly and looks down at the unconscious Pucciana.
I did what I could for and stuff.
If you are to leave today, I would suggest that one of you carry. I doubt he will be able to make the journey on his own anytime soon.
Well, I did just get done saying how strong I was, so I'm sure I can do it.
Then I will entrust you with him. Dark types are often very impulsive creatures. It is why we tend to avoid the shadow scavengers and their villainy.
So yeah, next time you see that guy, beat him up real good for me.
Aw.
Can beat him up extra good for Tucker.
Rest assured, we will drive them from our lands. Not that it will keep them from returning.
But there is one way you can prevent them from returning.
Alas, would that Lord Zeal could come down from his perch. Guardian protector though he may be, even he is left to mortal speeds. The shadow scavengers are clever. They have ever evaded our grasp. And the pyro starts to step around the rest of you as the others begin to disperse, nudging the Litleo away so that, they don't linger and gossip, as children are wont to do.
Ralph does like the anime eye squint thing, as you can tell he's thinking something darker. But he doesn't say anything. The anime eye squint,
For that noise. For that random slurpy noise whenever you close your eyes. It's like, what?
Oh, now I'm just imagining like garage door closing noises as he slowly squints. The pyro pauses and looks over her shoulder towards Brooke. I shall speak with Lord Zeal, should he deign to listen to my request. I would see that I am part of a hunting party sent to aid the Savan town. If I am sent, then perhaps I can aid you on your journey back, but I cannot guarantee the decision will be made swiftly. And she leaves. Leaving you all alone in the sparring room.
gosh, she really something, isn't she? Counted to turn Ralph not. Other stuff.
Oh, by the way, Tubby, you're having that bad habit of letting go of your button too soon.
Oh, letting go too soon. All right, right.
Just an FYI. Also, I have a surprise for everyone. Well, it's not really a surprise. I was doing it, but here, let me just. How's that? That looks pretty good.
Ooh.
I've come up with a unique color for these. I know it's not the same font, but I couldn't be ours to figure out the exact right font. So there we go.
Nah, so long as we can read it.
That's what matters.
But yes, that is Leader's Countenance.
Thanks for the follow, my buck. Also, I've got the template, so I can make more cards in the future too. So.
Yay! But yes, that is the very first unique move that the party has gained.
Take a look. It's on Brooke.
Oh my god.
Leaders count and there.
What
I thought you were going to start singing the Willy Wonka factory song.
That kind of sounds like
That's Reading Rainbow.
Oh, that's true, actually. I recognize that as well. But I also thought Willy Wonka at first for some reason. So, let's see. Brooke said a few more things. Maybe we should both make an effort to understand each other then? People say dumb things where they're angry and in pain. Everyone deserves the benefit of the doubt. Just be more open to trying. Aw. Brooke and Ralph are better teammates than Riley and Tucker, unfortunately. Tucker's a sweet-hearted creature, but he's just a kid, too, so he's got his problems.
Yep, Tucker is bruised and beaten, but he's not in any immediate danger.
So,
Riley would just sort of mutter something under his breath.
shall we going now? Do I say scoop him up?
Yep, because the last one Kyrio sent his... last thing that Brooke did was, okay, dang it, chat box. Okay, team, I feel like we've imposed on the Pride long enough. Let's go home and report what happened. Afterward, we really need to talk.
I got him.
You do, actually.
Okay, Ralph, just give me a flat strength check in order to carry the pooch.
Also, I got you, Rocky. I know there's a bunch of new stuff. I was busy making the templates, so I'll share those in a minute. Oh, wow.
Alright. I'm very strong.
Ralph,
Yeah,
invigorated by the potential flirtatious victory that you had with the Pyroar, you lift up Tucker and you set him over your shoulders in a sort of fireman's carry, I believe it's called.
Oh, I know what that is, yeah. Is that over the shoulder?
Very efficient carry.
The glance. And then, of course, yeah, well, okay, Rocky apparently has already drawn it somehow, so here.
That's adorable.
How did he do that already?
I don't know.
This man's a time traveler. It's the only answer.
No, he's an alien like Roger from American Dad. He can do stuff super fast.
I don't know what that means.
You don't have to. People who get the reference will get the reference. We're moving on.
Also, since Kyrio likes it, I'll make sure that at least one, like, one of either you or me, doesn't really matter, should always try to voice act his lines.
This is fine.
Yeah, I think that's good for the viewers, too. So,
yes. Brooke deserves a voice.
He does. You're the
It's
better
not like
voice
he's
actor,
the
though,
mute
so.
Squirtle child.
Though he is friends with the mute Squirrel child. Roke's a Smeargle, he just waves his tail that it's painted. Oh, that's fair.
That's adorable. So you guys are heading out now?
Yes.
Alright, well, before you all end up leaving, a Chatot, of all things, and no, I don't have a model for this one. For those who know what a Chatot is, it's the musical note-headed parrot Pokemon.
Orb.
Yes, it is a burb.
What
Squawks at you
generation?
all, it's either Diamond and Pearl or Black and White.
Yes.
I believe Diamond and Pearl because it was in Explorers.
Ah.
Good point.
Anyway, it drops a bag of various food berries as well as some dried meat scraps before your party as you guys are leaving the sparring area.
We really are stealing from Lion King, aren't we?
Shush. Hey, last time I said if we're gonna do the references, we might as well go all the way. Besides, like, Lord Zeal has command of pretty much all the Pokemon in his domain. There's no reason he can't have command over Chatots and Pikapeks.
Yeah, we gotta go find whoever has a scar and kill them.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, no, I messed up. Flip, there.
Right, I'm gonna take that before Ralph sees it.
Dude, what's in your bag?
Don't worry about it.
Your food, if it's food, you gotta share.
Uh-huh.
First,
Oh,
make 'em
holy crap,
share.
I don't think that gets any bigger.
Chatots are not very big.
Yeah,
Brooke,
it's
make
just...
him share.
That,
You
dear
can't do
guest, happens to be food supplies in order to aid you on your travel back to town.
Why did you
Scraps.
tell him that? He's not gonna shut up about it now.
Scraps, graciously gifted by the Prince Seal himself. Be grateful. You might be seeing him sooner than you think. And the chat-out rolls their eyes and starts fluttering off.
It feels that we were simultaneously given a gift and threatened. Lovely.
Actually, I should point this out. The Chitot in Explorers actually kind of did act like whatever the fuck the bird from the Lion King is called, because I was...
Zazu?
Zazu, thank you. He did actually act like Zazu a bit, and he was an aide in a similar way to Wigglytuff. So I do believe Explorers already did that reference, but it's perfectly acceptable to do it again as such.
Oh, we're recycling stolen content now. Fantastic.
Hey, don't put it
For
that
all
way.
you know, this is the same chat-out. It's just...
He's undergoing new management.
Pretty much.
He finally got fired. Man, that sucks.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you very much, Brooke says to the chat-out. We'll share when it's time to eat, Brooke says. If we eat it all now, then we'll die on the way home. Well, I mean, you won't die, but, you know, you'll suffer like a day's worth of exhaustion.
Hey, get on my level.
Aw.
Oh.
This new image.
Okay.
This is me one that should.
Oh, great.
Well, let me put on Wild
It'd be so
Prairie.
much better if we were all more like Brooke.
Oh.
Hey, Brooke has the exact same nature as Riley. They're just different versions of that nature.
Yeah, the exact bloody opposite.
I feel like I picked the perfect nature for Ralph.
What is his nature?
Quirky.
Oh God.
Ralph is
Squints.
undeniably quirky. I should probably be giving him an extra experience point every session from now on because he's been nothing but quirky.
I can't remember what nature I chose. What is my... I can't look right now.
Docile, yes. That's
Right.
definitely the impression I got last episode.
Well, actually, it's his docileness that made him hostile in a way. But, you know.
That's a paradox.
Is it?
Docile.
Docile.
Hey,
Docile,
just
there you
because
go.
the nature is docile doesn't mean they can't be hostile.
Nature is just leaning towards a certain emotions and traits, not requirement or locking off other emotions. Yeah. I'm too dynamic to be completely on nature. That doesn't make any sense. Also, how's
This
that
is
volume,
fair.
folks? I assume it's good.
This is fair. Brooke was acting pretty rash when he followed Rise, because he didn't need to do that, and he could have waited for other people. In any case,
Looks like he's holding a suitcase now.
a fluffy suitcase. So, by the time you all have finished this in-team debacle, it's well into the morning. So when you leave, the sun's fairly high in the sky, it's bright, it's pretty hot, and unfortunately most of you are darkly colored.
Combine that with the fact that Riley is beaten up pretty good. He's not going to be moving as fast as normal.
That's true. Also, quick question, because I kind of missed this detail. Who actually has the shiny stone, the move rock, whatever it's called?
That would be Brooke.
Brooke has it. Okay.
Yes. Tucker took it. Wow. Okay, brain. Thank you.
Hey, dude, don't worry. It's still not as bad as my mom calling me my brother's name over and over again.
Oh, yeah, you think that's bad? My mom called me by the dog's name.
I mean, you are pretty cute as a dog.
How dare you?
Your Shadox is very lovely.
How dare you? Come in there.
If you come in,
If you
you'll
go
get
in
a
there
hug.
and tickle
I'll
him,
lick-
I will personally give you an extra experience point.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Oh, he's actually doing it, isn't he? You won't
Yes.
get licks. Ah! You don't even know how to tickle me.
I got you. I got you in a freaking chokehold.
That's a fucking chokehold. That's not tickling. That's making it so I can't breathe.
Free experience, Karserus. I have a hostage.
He doesn't know what tickling is.
Free experience, Karserus.
Also, you're not tickling me.
I don't know how to tickle.
Experience
See,
is
I
at
knew
the
that.
end of the session. Also, it has to be tickling.
Ah!
There will be no choke holding here. Be nice to your mate.
Free experience, Karserus. Type it in chat so I can see it. I can't hear you. Give me things. Put it on my character sheet right now.
What?
Get your finger guns in his head.
Finger guns don't do anything.
Nah. I know how to tickle this man.
This dog. That's why you don't know how to tickle
How do I
me.
tickle you?
Because you're thinking man, you're not thinking
How do I
dog.
tickle you?
How do you tickle a dog?
You're poking their beans.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that works, yeah.
Yeah, you put the hair between their pads. I hate it. It's ticklish.
How do I tickle you? You're easy to tickle if I recall. I'm squishy now.
Squints. I'm not leaving until I get that extra experience.
Experience is dictated at the end of the session. We'll see if you earned it.
The experience is dictated at the end of the session. We'll see if you earned it. That's what he said. Since I'm on headphones that he can't hear.
I don't trust you, Karserus.
He doesn't trust you.
Alright,
throat
I'm sorry for derailing everybody.
I think you should come back.
I'm sorry for derailing.
By the way, I was only partially having it up. I actually couldn't breathe for a bit. Also, my neck kind of hurts now, but that's alright.
Oh,
I'm more durable.
I'm sorry.
Then. I'm durable, it's fine.
oh.
Where's my experience, Karserus?
See, he what was it? Taekwondo, right? That's what you got it.
Karate.
What?
I did karate.
What belt?
Black.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, you kind of show that off right now.
I said tickle, not chokehold.
I don't know how to tickle.
Minus
so
one
the next
experience.
best thing.
Minus one experience for chokehold.
No.
I'm tempted.
Highest
dare.
experience for this level was one for black belt.
Just be nice to your mate, dang it.
I will for an experience.
Well, I guess I worked out my neck a bit.
Moving on. Since apparently Eragon doesn't know what tickling is.
Yeah, he's a black belt, so he really knows his karate.
So, you all have been through the Wild Prairie a few times now. While you're not going to know it in and out, you're not natives. You do know the general direction to town, and you know it's going to take you a while to get there. The question is, how long do you all want to travel before taking a break? Because it is hot and sunny out, as usual.
Jay Brooke, can you spray us with water every so often?
See, now I have done tickling. There we go. So where's my experience, Kar?
It'll appear at the end of the session, if you're a good boy.
Can you be a good boy? I have much more experience with that than you.
Can you
I'm about to
control
defy you.
the temperature of your water gun, Jay Brooke? Cause like you could spray us with water to make us stay nice and.
Yeah,
You
sorry
want
if
me to
we talked over that.
It's fine. At least they understood each other. This is fine. So, you want me to spit on you? Brooke asked, putting his hands behind his head and grinning.
Oh yes, spit on me, master. No, I'm kidding. Unless
If that was in character, I am punching you. Was that in character?
yes, he was carrying around a character.
Okay, I'm punching him.
Oh no. Can't say you didn't deserve that.
Definitely deserving that. Should I roll for a
Yeah,
strike, Karserus?
Also, the weather is sunny.
Sure. Yes, the weather is sunny because it's really hot and sunny.
Where the fuck's the weather chart I had? Oh, wait.
Yeah, he's just gonna tank it.
Oh, okay, so I'll just roll damage. There you go.
Well, you should still roll accuracy in case you whiff.
It's right here.
Oh, okay, well that could be my damage if I succeed. Do I still have an accuracy debuff from the fight?
No.
Okay,
There we go.
get rid of that.
However, Tucker still has paralysis, so he's actually relatively... Well,
Speedy.
his quick beat prevents the effect of it, so...
Well, I nearly whiffed it, but not quite.
Wait,
You
it prevents
punch
the
her
effect
in the
of...
shoulder.
I
Yeah,
was only
prevents the
using
effect of
strike.
paralysis.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, Riley punches you in the shoulder. It hurts a little bit. You take 1 damage. If only because there's probably not going to be any combat. So, Rourke goes, gross, sticking out his tongue. Now I don't want to.
So now we're gonna be super hot just because Riley made it weird.
So,
I beg your pardon.
to be fair, that hydration comes from Brooke, and this is already an arid place. Do you want to dehydrate your leader?
I don't think Ralph knows where it comes from. It seems like freaking magic. I don't know. Though I guess maybe he studied that in human.
Confirmed that it's magic.
Water comes out of mouth. Does not assume it comes from inside body. Just assumes it gets conjured from a bag of holding black hole. I don't know.
I mean, they let out more water than can reasonably fit inside them, so it's either like super compressed or it's like some bag of holding black magic shit.
Now I'm imagining the super compressed thing and like just one getting stabbed and then it's popping like a balloon. God damn it.
Oh no.
Please no. Save that for like actual balloons.
And don't hurt the Jigglypuffs or drift balloons.
I'm willing to accept Kyrio's answer.
That's not a bad answer.
In any case, how long are y'all gonna travel before you take a break?
How long will it be before Riley collapses? At 1 HP as he is.
Let me check. So, tough survival athletic.
Oh, I do actually have a point in athletics. And I'm also really tough.
The trip home, like from Pride's Rock to Savantown, normally takes about a day and a half. You guys sort of ended up rushing your trip the last time because of the Mighty Inna encounter. So, at the pace you're going now, it'll take about that 1.5 day to get there, and that's also accounting for rests along the way. Also, Riley's really beat up. He's only going to be able to make it like 2 hours.
Oh no.
So, after about 2 hours, Riley just sort of flops over.
It's like face plants, just
Whoa. Are you alright?
No. Give me a minute. Oh,
Yeah, we
5.
could stop, or I could carry him.
Any attempts to touch me will be met with extreme resistance.
I could knock him out all the way and then carry him.
It's true, we could.
So I'm kind of tired too. So what's in the bag?
What?
In the bag are several food-related berries, not necessarily the healing kind, as well as meat scraps. Tucker?
Dairy meat.
Yep, berries and meat. Mostly
There you
berry
turn.
meat.
And he turns in and he asks these, "Hey, do you guys want any?" You know?
I'm the one holding the bag, you dork. Obviously.
You're not now.
No, I'm not. I'm not unconscious. I'm just laying on the
He's not
ground.
unconscious. He's just exhausted and, on the ground. So,
I
Brooke
will
says,
bat your
Tucker
hands
must-
away.
Tucker must have hit you harder than I thought, Brooke says. I don't have any more berries, but we can rest for now and break for lunch.
Yeah, that sounds fine. I'm just gonna lay here a bit.
Hey, I'm gonna take the bag.
No, he's not. Hold tight. Brooke can take it. I will not giving it to you.
You're grabbing and slapping each other's hands. It's like. It's me trying to.
Hey, come on. Brooke huffs before snatching the bag himself.
Perfect. Now we might all get some.
I'm not that greedy.
About
you
an
are.
hour into this rest, Tucker's going to regain some form of consciousness, as well as be back to 1 HP.
Is there like a sitting thing I can have for this? Is always the
No,
only
it's
option lay on
dead
face?
or exist.
Ah.
Dead or exist are your options.
Sorry.
Though we have seen that we can glitch the expressions, as Ralph sometimes just has his mouth wide open during odd times, so I don't know. You might be able to mix them somehow, but
Why
I'm not
are
sure.
we merged together? Yes, there we go.
'Cause don't worry about it.
There you go.
Now you're suntanning.
Yeah. I'm gonna work on my tan. I'm very pale.
Tucker, you
Yeah,
awaken
okay.
to...
Oh.
Oh, well, Brooke sits on the ground and starts distributing the contents during the break, but, an hour into the break, Tucker awakens and you're no longer in the cool confines of the sparring area at Pride's Rock. You're out in the wild prairie again. And you're in the company of your party.
Can we say that, like, I pulled some, like, big leaves over him or something to keep, like, the sun out of his eyes?
Give me... I guess... Smart survival nature?
She's gonna find like a palm tree.
Yes, nowhere near a desert or a sea.
With that roll.
You manage to reach a low-hanging savanna tree branch, and you lay it over Tucker's head.
There we go.
So, yes, Tucker also wakes up with a branch on his face for some reason. The sentiment was there.
Yeah.
At this point, Riley's like sitting against something.
Not
Not
like
face down.
Ralph couldn't provide his own shade.
Stand over him.
Tucker, well, first off, it's probably somewhat obviously to anybody paying attention that he's awake, if a little bit, because he's probably rustling that leaf on his head as he moves his ears and kind of readjusts to consciousness. He doesn't say anything. He just kind of barely raises his head, looks around, and kind of assesses what is going on, trying to recollect what must have happened. And it's clear he's just thinking and seems incredibly passive, actually, right now. Trying to recollect what happened.
Riley is also currently essentially suntanning not far off, looking incredibly beat up.
No, I'm not. I'm propped up, sitting against something now. I'm not suntanning.
Alright,
There's no sit down animation.
You are propped up against the tree trunk.
I am also nibbling on food scraps. Not eating, nibbling.
You all may roll if you so desire, or Tucker can announce himself, but I believe Tucker just said he was going to be quiet.
Well, I
And,
have shit detection, so I'm gonna try and find out. Yeah.
It doesn't take you much to literally just roll your eyes in the direction of the Poochyena.
It's an inside survival alert, yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, I think everyone knows.
everyone knows.
Yeah. Ralph is the first to notice that Tucker is okay. Riley is the second, and Brooke is technically the third, if only because he has been digging a ditch and filling it with water, so y'all can cool off a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, not a
Right.
ditch, a shallow hole, but
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, rising shine.
Tucker just sort of does a quiet whine.
Yeah, we're going home. I can carry you some more if you're still hurt. I'm strong. Super strong. I'm stronger than Riley.
So,
I resent that comment.
so Tucker, your everything hurts. It just aches all over. You feel hungry. You feel heavy. And you don't really want to do much of anything. It's almost as if you've been drained.
Tucker would barely lift his head up to look at Ralph and simply respond, "Oh, okay." He doesn't mind being carried. He seems too weak to say anything otherwise anyways.
You gotta respond to Brooke.
Yes. Sorry, Brooke. Hey, kiddo. You alright? He asks as he heads over.
Tucker mulls that question for a second, and then simply answers, "I don't know." He seems to look a little wide-eyed at Brooke, though. Seeming just a little bit spooked about something that happened earlier. Though he's not saying what it is, Brooke could probably figure it out.
Riley's just gonna very dryly ask, anything broken?
Tucker folds his ears as Riley speaks up, but it seems more defeated than defiant. He doesn't actually say anything, though. To that
Speaking of, Riley, nothing is broken for you. You're just really stiff.
Oh, I was asking him, not me. I figured my bones weren't broken if I walked here and punched Ralph in the head.
I don't know. There are some people with broken bones that don't realize it for a while.
Though,
Yeah,
to be
it's
fair,
actually-
if Riley did break a bone, he probably would know until somebody else told him, but...
Adrenaline can also make one be critically injured and not be aware of it so they can get moving. So, you know. But yeah.
There. Brooke rubs the poochie in his head. It's okay. Here. Try to eat. And he offers Tucker some food.
Tucker will give it a few sniffs. Looking like he's even too exhausted to really do too many sniffs to that before kind of just doing that kind of the tired dog thing of where they open their mouth while laying it sideways on the ground and just kind of reaching out and grabbing it in. Clearly thankful, but very tiredly eating that food. And he expresses thanks in a quiet voice.
We'll start moving again in a few minutes, Brooke announces to the group. You've still got a while to go.
A while? Oh, I was hoping it was only a bit.
You're welcome to stay here.
I mean, Ralph, regardless of what you may roll for perception, you do not see Savantown anywhere near you.
Indeed.
It seemed shorter when I was running for my life from the thing, trying to get home. I don't think I ever ran that much before.
So surprising you didn't lose a few pounds.
If anything, he gained a few.
Concerning.
So we could test it. I could, lay down on you and you could see how much. And maybe you won't be able to talk.
Funny how motivating sharp teeth can be. And Brooke grins, showing off his particularly sharp fangs.
You get any closer to me, Ralph, and I'm gonna hit you with something a bit harder than last time. Fucking hell, he made an animation!
What?
Holy crap!
Oh god, I've been missing a ton of things. I've been missing a ton of things. You know what? Honestly, he's. Hold on. I must make a modification to this setup.
He needs more panels.
I do. All right, let's just.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
But it's actually horrifying.
I meant to copy like I hit open like. Oh no. Oh no. Give me a second. Enjoy these two while I fix the problem I just caused. Actually, wait, I can prevent it before. I actually opened Chrome again. I probably should just set Firefox as my primary browser during streams.
I bet you're lighter than Tucker. So if you were to say go unconscious, it'd be pretty easy to carry.
I'm almost definitely lighter than him. I'm basically skin and bones.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, I deleted it. Okay. Yeah, animations don't work on the table, unfortunately. Maybe I'll load it in a tablet, though. Anyways, there's this. That's pretty good, actually. I like that. As for the other one, okay. I can share it through another means, so give me a moment.
You've got a fair bit of muscle in there too, Brooke offers to Riley.
Thanks. That doesn't done me much good, to be honest.
Okay.
The collection of Riley-related ship posts I have is lovely. I can throw them with people with no context.
I know you like doing that.
You touch me, I kill you.
Alright, here we go.
Alright.
There's the other one for those. It's like I loaded on table. There you go.
We'll figure out what will do you good then, Brooke says. So when you're little break ends, and you start traveling again, I need somebody to roll a chance die.
Me.
Okay, while that chance
No.
die rolls... Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I was gonna say one quick thing. Tucker would kind of observe the little banter going on by the other three, and he would look slightly relieved by it, honestly. He seems to have wondered if things would be at all normal after he woke up.
I'm sure. I'll take a hand.
A hand? Oh, yes.
Yeah, not from you. From one of the people who have hands, preferably not
I
Ralph.
was gonna say, Tucker doesn't have a hand, so, you know, it's not even...
I'll take Brooke's hands. Any other hands are questionable.
Questionable hands.
So what's wrong with my hand? My hands are good, they're kind of stubby.
Well, the issue is they're attached to the rest of you.
So yeah.
Fact, Riley would prefer Ralph's hands severed.
Yeah. Come on, am I gonna have to roll another tough survival athletic to not collapse in this next leg of traveling?
Well, you've rested, so you'll get an HP back.
Yay. Oh, my bite wounds are healing. And scorch marks from dark paws.
Do they leave scorch marks? I guess I could, yeah.
I probably
Technically
would
speaking,
cook
you could.
my fur a little bit.
It's negative energy.
That would burn. There's a lot of things that can burn. You can burn yourself with ice, so, you know.
Yeah, it's just dry ice.
So, you won't need to do anything in order to stay acting, but you're still gonna ache all over.
Ah. God, I might have to claim the spa coupon.
Maybe. If
Yeah.
you really want to use it.
Oh yeah, it still
You
exists.
could always say goodbye, pride, and let me carry you.
It's got nothing to do with pride. I just don't want you touching me.
Okie
Also depends on if Riley actually wants to get up, because Brooke is
oh
helping
God.
him up.
There we go.
He got up in the negative dimension, it's fine.
There we go. It's fine. I will accept his help. And, you know.
And is Tucker gonna let Ralph pick him up?
Yeah, Tucker will definitely... He doesn't even feel like getting to his paws right now.
Okay, I got him.
Roll another strength check, Ralph.
You're gonna drop him. Oh.
Kinda heavy, but I got him.
After wrestling and no longer having the influence of someone to flirt with nearby to boost you, for whatever reason,
God,
you find it
turn that
much
into a
harder
character
to lift
trait.
the heavy Pudgiana.
Let me put
What
this
lift
way.
you do?
Have you ever tried to pick up a cat that's really relaxed?
Oh,
It's like that
yeah.
thing, you just pick it up and the body goes up and their legs stay on whatever they're on.
Pretty much. The spa does sound pretty nice, Brooke says, daydreaming a bit.
Oh yes. Get the spot. Oh, we can
Is-
have more. We can have
is-
more milk bath. Oh,
Is
I
he
want
able
that.
to lift Tucker? I just gotta ask.
Yes, it's just difficult.
Okay.
Like, Ralph is struggling to figure out how he pulled off the fireman carry in the first place, so it's a lot more like he's hugging Tucker and carrying him awkwardly. But, as you all are on your merry way... Oh goodness, what was the event die?
It was a 5 or a 4, depending on which one you want to take.
Do. Rather similar to the first time you found yourselves reaching the baked plains. No, you're still in the wild prairie, unfortunately. Dark clouds start to roll in. Thunder rumbling in the distance.
Oh, fantastic.
Hmm.
Alright, who's holding anything made of metal?
Oh, I know this one. Yeah, you are.
What?
It's true.
Isn't it Netflix?
He's not wrong.
Oh, I suppose it is technically made of metal, isn't it? Shit, I'm getting struck by lightning.
It's okay.
At least we
Thunder
won't be
has
hot
a-
and dry anymore, Brooke says.
It's okay. Thunder has a really low hit chance. You'll probably.
It has a 100% hit chance in rain, though. That's the problem.
Oh.
We're fucked.
Don't make me roll chance to see if thunder actually hits you. There's no Zapdos flying overhead yet.
Ah! Can I make like an umbrella out of aura over my head?
Sure. So, you guys are walking for a while yet, but eventually, of course, the clouds are going to catch up with you all. And you feel the first cool, sweet drops of rain. Apparently somebody decided to use rain dance. How nice of them.
Convenient.
Alright, Riley. Give me... Special instinct and survival.
That's actually not a bad one for me.
Oh wait, that's
Oh,
not.
it's very bad for me.
So, you think you can project a force palm above your head and hold it there? Well, you project a force palm above your head, you just don't hold it there.
At least I see the light ball that one time.
So,
I've failed in like every other attempt to do something cool with aura.
it's okay. One day.
One day.
Well, it didn't go that far, but...
I wish
you
I was that
force punch
powerful.
the air, and very briefly, he's not getting rained on. And then he's just getting rained on a little bit harder. For a few minutes.
Ralph's gonna enjoy the.
Is Ralph going to like unhinge his jaw and open up, letting the rain fall in?
God, don't even say that. That's horrifying.
Come on, a Munchlax is basically a living Muppet.
He's like,
God, that's even worse.
he does kind of look like the. He kind of looks like the Dust Devils. If any of you play RS3, they have like these big floppy, big old mouths that look like they could just open 90 degrees.
Like trash bins.
Yeah. But he's going to enjoy the rain. Skip it along. Well, I guess he's not skipping carrying Tucker. But he's
Singing in the rain. Singing in the rain. My feet are in pain. Singing in the rain.
At least you're honest. Tucker would probably react a little bit to the rain, like his leg, twitching or such as heavier drops land on his fur. But he doesn't seem like that's particularly... He doesn't seem to be acting like that's a particularly large concern for him, all in all.
I want it to be said. If he gets stuck in a mud puddle, I'm not pulling him out.
Well, that would be bad. He might trip and drop Tucker. So.
You fall on Tucker. Tucker will be unconscious again.
I don't know. He might be
Alright,
squishy enough. That's not. Big
Ralph, roll me an event die.
Oh no.
See if I flop
Oh,
in the mud, I
no.
kind of hope I get a 1 out of 5.
Well, as you guys are drawing closer to, well, the baked plains at the very least, you realize that it's getting muddier and muddier because, unfortunately, the earth has been sucking up the rain like a sponge.
Oof.
So, unfortunately, when you get to a rather familiar set of ravines, they've sort of closed up a little and are more like muddy ditches. But
Yeah.
you get the distinct feeling that if you slide down these things, you will be sucked beneath the earth, never to return.
Oh, good. This is when I roll a 0 and fall in and die.
Well, you don't have to try and leap across or, like, go through the ditches.
You see, Kyrio knows what's up.
Alright.
Is there an easy way to go around, or would I save like a bajillion amount of time if I just hopped over one?
Well, as usual, I will allow you to do quick attack or whatever, or declare whatever it is you really want to do.
I mean, what's it look like though? What is this? Paint me a picture, okay?
Sorry. Especially since there are no dungeon tiles here for a basis. It's essentially very similar to the place you guys first woke up, because you're on the outskirts of the Baked Plains at this point. And essentially, you've got this relatively deep ditch. Ditch.
Dish pizza?
And at the edge of where you guys are standing, and this ditch runs a relatively long ways, so you'll need to go around if you're not going to go past it. But at the edge, it rather sharply curves off into this sort of muddy decline, and it goes down a ways. And because of the thunderclouds and it getting late, you can't exactly see the bottom, but you get the impression that while it's deep, it's not technically bottomless. But based on what you all remember from the area, not to mention Claydol Cairn, it would probably suck you in if you hit the bottom wrong.
Hmm.
And then it inclines sharply on the other side, meaning it will be a slog to climb up. And a relatively clear path for a ways on the other side of this ditch.
Yeah, Ralph, this isn't even up for debate with Ralph. He's going the easy way.
Tucker
It's a
probably
shame
appreciates
none
that.
of you have. It's a shame none of you have moves that could generate things like ice or rocks.
We got Ice Fang.
Bite in the mud and freeze it.
Hey, nasty, okay, Cross.
Well, I mean, there's always metronome if Ralph feels like risking it, but.
Fucking blast
but
a gigantic hole in it.
If Brooke wants to try using Ice Fang on the mud to freeze it, in order to make things easier, you can.
Is there like a tree nearby I can like chop down and use as a bridge?
No.
Damn it.
Speaking of which, Riley, roll me a chance die.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Right,
The
goodbye
nearest-
guys.
The nearest tree, by the way, which is just across the ditch, is suddenly struck by lightning and nearly incinerated.
Oh,
Oh,
that was
god
fast.
damn it. Fuck.
Okay. Tucker, roll me a chance die because you haven't got.
Okay, die.
It's a bit mud.
Well, I'll have you roll
Oh,
accuracy.
Oh god.
Well, unfortunately, The tree did start to fall. It falls in the exact opposite direction of the ditch.
Shit! Okay, so if I jump the ditch, if it's still intact enough to be a bridge, I could just, like, move it, flip it around to the side it should be on. Right?
Well, that's unfortunate, Brooks says. And go ahead and roll accuracy for Ice Fang just to see how well it works.
Just, like, freeze the area under him, freeze his feet to the ground.
Oh no, Ristar. You have no idea how much Arceus hates the entire party sometimes.
Also, Key Squid, good luck on your power situation.
Well, you think maybe Ice Fang could work on the mud. And it's real awkward, and eventually you get it so that one of your fangs digs into the mud, and you already know it's gross because there's this squelch noise. And it's unpleasant. Like, you know, if you've ever had a sensitive tooth and bit into, like, really cold ice cream.
Hmm.
Well, it freezes the immediate area of mud, which amounts to all of maybe 5 feet around Brook. And your fang is currently just a little bit stuck in the mud.
Can I grab him by the back of the head and pull him up?
Sure. Go ahead and make a strength check.
How stuck are you?
You tug on him. Brooke, you feel the yank on your head by familiar paws. You also feel the yank is mildly unpleasant for your tooth.
Do I not get him out?
No, you did not. Brooke groans, essentially batting at Riley's hands.
Okay, fine. I'm just gonna force palm the whole ice area. I'm gonna undo everything you just did.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Okay, I tried to pull him out. That didn't work, and I'm out of ideas, so I'm gonna break the ice.
Alright.
I mean, the other alternative is I just try and use aura to melt the ice, but if I try that, I feel as though I'll crook Brooke with my luck with aura so far.
Or you'll fizzle. Anyway, go ahead and roll accuracy for force bomb, I guess.
I mean, I suppose it doesn't matter which one I'm doing, I still need accuracy first bomb. Let's go. Sorry, Brooke. Ah, shit.
Actually, Serio-Khan, that's not exactly true. Well... Alright. You manage to break apart the hardened mud, which has frosted over a bit. Thankfully, Brooke's tooth is still intact and Brooke is unharmed. Though you came dangerously close to force palming your poor leader in the face.
Oops.
It was perfectly calculated to get as close to the tooth as possible.
Brooke, your tooth feels loose.
Oh no.
However, you are unharmed otherwise. Ugh.
Alright, can we agree whatever you were trying to do was a bad idea?
Meanwhile, Ralph has been walking around the long way with Tucker. While you two have been having your antics, Ralph has safely made it around the ditch.
No, on the other side of the ditch. Okay.
Agreed. But hey, didn't know until I tried. Thanks for helping me out, though.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Ralph, you want to move that tree so we can get across while you're over there?
I really don't, but I will anyway.
I phrased it sort of like a question. It wasn't really a question.
Well, does he have to set Tucker down to do that?
To move the tree? Well, unless he gets real lucky with metronome or tackle, yes.
I see.
So, before I move the tree, you gotta say pretty please, Tucker. Oh, not Tucker. Pretty please, Ralph, will you please let me across?
No.
Okay. He sits down.
In the mud?
Yeah, just
Okay. Alright.
Gross.
It's like he's acting like a grumpig now.
Aw, come on, Ralph. We've been walking for hours.
So, what tell Riley to say pretty please?
Okay, I'm gonna jump across. I'm gonna quick attack across. Oh, car!
Oh, come on. You know there was snarking coming.
I'm quick attacking across this gap regardless.
Okay, roll your accuracy for quick attack.
What is my accuracy for quick attack? Where is quick attack? There's quick attack. I should just know, it's always 6 dice. I don't think I have anything that calls on any other stats.
Well, you don't slip on the mud or flop the landing, but you feel unsteady both during the jump and afterward. And that's not helped by the fact that you slide across the muddy ground for several feet after you land directly past Ralph and Tucker. Literally to the point where you stop just in front of the split tree stump.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Well, I don't get to...
Unfortunately, Brooke, there is not enough water in the ditch for him to swim across.
Alright. For Brooke, Ralph will move the tree.
Oh, I'm already moving the damn tree. I'm next to it, you're not. I think I get first dibs on this one. I'm next to it. I'm gonna move the tree.
Nice! Brooke cheers for Riley. So, if you both are going to try moving the tree, I need you both to make strength. Oh god, that's actually kind of scary.
It's horrifying. It's actually horrifying.
Give me strength contest perform if you all have it.
Oh, I don't have any of that.
Well, you're kind of working against each other briefly. Oh god. Poor Brooke.
Oh. I hate this.
Well,
This is hilarious.
you both grab on to different parts of the split tree and start tugging instead of working together for a bit.
Also, Kyra's comment on this one. I know what you're thinking of. Oh, goodness.
Oh god.
I can't really. I'm having trouble keeping up with all these images, but it's fine. It's
Now,
the same.
despite it being a rather arid, humid, and kind of sticky thing, blah blah blah, climate at the moment, it's starting to get colder. And you realize it's getting dark.
Like night dark or weather dark?
Both.
Oh, good.
It's a bit of a trek, this travel.
Just a tad.
So what's the situation right now with the tree?
Ralph, could you let go of the tree so I can get Brooke across?
They're both tugging on different halves of the split trees.
So one of us
actually.
could be a good team member, so piss off.
Literally, they're both trying to lift different halves of a split tree, and because they're not working together, it's not working.
Oh. Where was
Mark is
Tucker
just
put in all
using his
this?
arms.
Okay. Well, I'll concede and follow Riley's lead in lifting the thing.
You
Where-
may both roll straight.
Was Tucker just like left in the mud during this out of curiosity or what?
Pretty much.
I think Ralph just sort of set Tucker down.
Did he at
you're
least pick a dry
useless.
spot? There isn't any dry spots though.
Oh, I'm not very useful either. Shit.
So, Tucker, you witness as both your teammates on this side of the ditch are straining to get this tree over to use it as a sort of bridge. You're under the impression that it would probably be faster if you just sort of moved, if you could bring yourself to do so and like help Brooke around.
Actually, why does Brooke need assistance to get around?
He doesn't. He's trying to encourage them to work together, I think.
Oh.
Wait, Brooke, you have leader's countenance.
Well, Tucker, what
Use your disappointment in them to make them work harder.
This is true.
In which case,
While Brooke does whatever Brooke wants to do, Tucker would definitely be sitting up a little bit at this point because, well, he just got laid in the mud, and that's a little bit sticky. So he's gonna sit up from it. He's just watching the situation, and he does look like he's kind of trying to urge himself to his feet, trying to get to them. Because it feels like maybe he needs to do something, but he's not feeling too great, so he takes his time with it.
poor Tucker, the mud is sucking at your fur.
Kinda.
It is not a pleasant feeling.
He feels even heavier with it.
Yep, it's not pleasant, but at least it's raining, so it should wash out, maybe. Brooke just sighs loudly. Alright, so which one of them gets to reroll with an extra die?
I still give it to the guy who got 0.
But
Okay.
aren't they also working against each other? I'm not sure.
Oh, we're working with
No,
each other. this
they're
time.
working
Okay.
together now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here we go. How strong am I? Wanting to impress my...
Much better!
There we go. He's attempting to be a team player.
Hearing that sigh of disappointment from Brooke spurs you onward, and you're like, no, I won't fail. I will prove that I am the better teammate. And then you start dragging the tree across with Riley's help over to the ditch. It takes a few minutes, but you guys managed to actually get it to a point where it could be used as a bridge, mildly unstable though it may be.
Ralph is also one to be a team player. That's a fair point.
Riley's being a team player.
The only reason I said they grabbed different logs in order to contest each other is because they rolled so bad the first time. Brooke grins. Thanks, guys. I knew you could do it. Makes his way across.
while this happened, Tucker actually kind of does manage to get to his feet, though he looks very, very unsteady. And then, just out of reflex, he kind of does the dog thing, filling the water and the mud. He tries to do a bit of a shake of his fur. But unfortunately, and kind of cutely, in the process of that, he topples over to his side again. By jostling himself off balance.
Yeah, you definitely feel a little more off balance than usual, but you're probably exhausted from the fight.
And other factors.
Well, I mean, you did just emotionally explode.
Yeah.
And physically explode after you got punched by Riley.
Well, no.
No,
You still did less
no
damage.
explosions.
You still did less damage than the chokehold.
Is that a challenge? I'll come back in there.
I know, because I was the...
No.
I know you could.
Be nice. We're almost home. Do you think you can walk? Brooke asked Tucker.
Tucker kind of manages to rebalance himself. He unfortunately fell on the one side of him that didn't have mud on him, so now both sides do, but he does kind of get back to his feet ever so carefully. He shivers a little bit from his own weight, but he looks up to Brooke and says, I think I can.
Well, it is rather late. Are you guys going to start looking for shelter, or are you going to press on?
Tucker, to be fair, didn't actually have to walk this whole way so far, so he probably can do a walk. He can press on, if the others want to.
Am I still okay? Am I gonna fall over at any moment? I have to ask.
You're still okay, but you need a rest. Like, proper rest.
That is few and far between with Riley.
And there should be enough food for you all to have a dinner if you can find somewhere that you won't get rained on while you eat. Otherwise, you're just going to have soggy berries and meat.
Oh boy.
Food's food.
I expected the lewd from Riley, but not from Tucker.
What?
What? Sorry, what?
Great, we should almost be there, Brooke says. The weather seems to be kind of bad. We should probably look for a cave for now.
Can I make another attempt to make myself an umbrella?
Sure. This time, instead of doing force palm accuracy, do special survival instinct.
That's the same number of days.
Tucker just sort of nods cooperatively and
Fuck!
kind of gets his head up, looking around best he could around the rainy area. I wonder how the visibility is with this much rain.
It's bad.
Yeah, I thought so.
Even for your dark type eyes, it's bad.
Well, yeah, it helps me in the dark. It doesn't help me in the mist.
True. I mean, it could be worse. It could be a sandstorm. That would really suck.
Oh, yeah.
I guys, you guys could stand back and I could do metronome until I get sunny day. What do you think?
I think that's a terrible idea.
Sorry, what was the idea?
He would use metronome until he gets sunny day, which I
Oh.
personally think is a really bad idea.
That would also potentially take very long time to do.
Let's just find shelter for now, Brooke says.
That's a much better idea.
Also, Riley, you once again fail at making an umbrella. For whatever reason, you're actually trying to envision and craft an actual umbrella out of Boro, which isn't helping. Complex shape is complex. In any case, I require everyone to make insight, survival, nature checks. Plus instinct.
Plus instinct. Oh shit. Okay. Look at those sixes. Power of the devil is inside of me.
Wait, sorry, I was writing a Nightbot. I was creating a custom command. What was that? What was that equation for the roll?
Insight, survival, nature, instinct.
Okay. My throat dies. Where's my throat dying? Okay. Insight, survival, nature, and that's actually a lot of dice for me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice. Okay.
It's your best stat combo.
Pretty much. And that means it's going to be a terrible roll.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
I knew it was going to do that.
Those ones.
Alright. So, Ralph and Riley, together using, well, pure luck and chutzpah, essentially, managed to, well, not exactly finding a cave, you make one.
Eh?
You find a hill that is sturdy, but it has a weakened wall due to all the mud stuff. So you end up clearing it and make a makeshift cave for yourselves.
You know, that reminds me of this game I used to play. You would, when you first started, you had to burrow into a hill like that, and then later you would make a big, nice house.
Oh, StarCraft.
Minecraft, you dork.
That was a joke.
Okay. You don't know video games, so I can't tell if you're serious or not.
We've played Minecraft together.
Doesn't mean anything.
It was meant to be a more subtle than that, where like we didn't need the name, but yeah. Yeah, Ralph was there remembering playing Minecraft. It's like, oh, this is familiar.
This is familiar. Dig Bill. Yeah. That's what it was called. Dig Bill. Rourke has absolutely no idea what Ralph is talking about.
Yeah,
Riley
I have no
technically has
idea. Yeah, I have
Riley
no idea.
has no idea.
Tucker
Tucker
doesn't
Tucker-
really.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tucker might have some form of idea, but probably not.
Probably
Being
too
that I have
exhausted
3
even.
logic now, I probably have fragmented memories of specific things.
This fucking grin.
Yep, you do.
Yeah, I'll make it, Sonny.
While it's not much, there is enough space for you all to huddle together out of the rain, so long as the wind doesn't shift too much.
Tucker just
It's
kind of
dark.
leans against a wall in there. He's already muddy. He doesn't care if he leans against more mud.
It's dark, it's dirty, it's gravelly,
Should probably get him up
but it's shelter.
It's kind of shit, to be honest.
there. Ah,
You
Wow.
know, Ralph and Riley, you guys are actually doing pretty great as a team today.
Oh, I knew it. I always knew it.
I suppose anything's better than none at all.
Well, we're rivals, not enemies. So we gotta work together sometimes.
Riley's gonna decline to comment on that one.
Yes.
I'm going to assume that Brooke still has the food from last time.
I'm the handsome one.
Debatable.
Tucker
Clear.
just kind of looks at his feet as this conversation goes on. He looks kind of dejected as the concept of teamwork comes up. Dinner.
Yay, Brooke hands out the rest of the food supplies, basically. At least the ones the chat out gave.
Riley's just gonna hold on to his for now.
Tucker will not be so conservative and will actually probably eat out of Brooke's hand. Probably nabbing it quite quickly. He is quite exhausted and needs the energy.
Yes, you do. You got beat up pretty bad. Thankfully. Sorry.
So, how did the mud taste? Was it, like, really bad or only kind of bad?
Oh, I don't think I mentioned an answer to a previous question of Brooks. Yeah, your tooth is actually loose. It's not just sensitive. It's not super loose yet, but it's a little loose.
If I recall, crocodiles do grow out new teeth, so I don't think it's a big deal, but I think. Can't remember.
Yeah. Ralph totally eats his right away.
Surprising no one.
The
Poor
freaking
Ralph.
trash can head.
Just flip the
Poor
top off. Just step on his foot, gets the top lid open.
I mean, it's just dirt and water. I wouldn't say it's tasty, but it's not the worst thing ever. Also, poor Ralph. It's just not enough food. You're still hungry.
Ralph's probably not the only one. Also, you said this is a really close huddle, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the other party members will observe this or not, but Tucker was during the previous days, Tucker was reacting very poorly to being anywhere physically near Riley, but now he seems to be completely passive about it. Notably. You could even say submissive.
Riley's gonna split his portions in half and offer half to Tucker and half to Ralph.
Tucker... Oh, go ahead. You first.
You need some too, but if you need some, you gotta change your mind quick, cause
I'm not hungry.
Tucker seems relatively shocked that Riley would offer him something right now. But he very meekly does take it out of... daintily nibbles it out of Riley's paw.
Even though his logic is coming back and his, human self-control is coming back, he's still very much a munchlax and still very much exhausted, so when the slightest bit of resistance was met with him declining, he scarfs it.
Riley may want to check if he has all his fingers.
Okay, hold on, roll perception.
You have all your fingers.
1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Out of character.
You're
Go ahead.
a cool teammate. Give me 4.
He puts his hand up.
Wait, how many does everybody have again?
4 seems to be the common number.
High five.
Actually, well, I think it's really split. Because, I mean, if we're going based on models, I think Riolis have 4.
Oh.
Munchlaxes have 5. And Totodiles have 5.
Yeah, Rios have 4. Totodile Munchlax has 5, and Puchianas have
3.
Puchiana beans.
3
Beans?
beans.
They have beans?
3 beans.
I feel like I'm missing fingers here.
Yeah, it looks like you have 3 on the model.
For those unaware, hyenas in real life have, they're like dog feet, like the beans on dog feet, except for, fucking massive and very, very, very plush. Like, mega beans. That's what hyenas have.
Squish.
Look it up. It's good. It's good beans. Oh. And then Riley is phased out of existence.
Well, I didn't eat for too long. That's it. It's over. Bye, guys. Where'd I go?
You went in the dungeon bag for some reason. I don't know why.
Ah!
There you go.
Brooke will smile at Riley a bit. That was real cool of you. But don't forget to take care of yourself too, Riley.
I haven't forgotten.
Is
Wait,
there
really?
anything...
Oh, they don't have a thumb? I thought they had a thumb for some reason. Oh, good point. They only have 3 fingers.
Yeah, well, I say they have thumbs because they're
thumbs.
fighting people.
That's
I'm
bizarre
just
for a fighting type not to have thumbs. That's all
They're
I'm
just
saying.
curled in. You just can't see it. It's just curled in.
Yeah, because I mean, I know Lucario don't look like they have thumbs either, but the assumption is they have frickin' thumbs, because they can grab the Aura Bone for Bone Rush, so there.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh my gosh. Yo, that's accurate, I think.
Rocky is officially a Smeargle now. That's great. Who is doing this and why?
Oh god, all the shipping fan art.
That's coming from a blimp. I get it. It's dropping down all our characters.
Is there anything you all are going to do before you turn in? By which I mean sleep.
It is quite possible Tucker will just be the first one to doze off, honestly.
I think general exhaustion, the fact he didn't eat, will like take Riley pretty soon afterwards.
Yeah. Ralph's gonna just sort of say goodnight to everyone and pick the least hard spot of this cave, and actually he probably don't care.
He'll probably end up Tucker will probably just end up tucking against somebody at random. He kind of turns into a cuddle bug when he sleeps normally, so.
You're gonna have to roll like a d6, like 1 to 2 will be someone.
Okay.
3 to 4 will be someone else.
Pick a person then. Everybody call out 2 numbers then.
I want 1 and 2, so that would probably be the last choice.
Yeah. We'll go with 6 and 5.
Okay, that means Brooks 3 and 4 then. Let's see what we get. We got a 4.
Which means Brooke gets to keep watch then. Just like intended.
Gets a puppy.
Gets a puppy laying against him, probably making him more muddy, considering how muddy the puppy is, but oh well. As a water type, he probably doesn't care.
I was gonna say, Brooke is a totodile. I don't think he minds too much.
It's the only one without fur. He's easiest to clean anyways.
Have you ever gotten dirt under scales? It is a pain in the ass.
Oof. I mean, that's very strange how you word that, as if implying you're actually scaly in real life.
Hey, I have a dragon form.
It's a good dragon form. Tucker may have to go for a swim too at this rate. Oh, thank you for the Wait, what was that? I think I got a follow. It didn't show up on stream for some reason.
The Ryzen. Hi, Ryzen. Hi, Ryzen.
Wait a minute, Ryzen. That's why you're friends, right?
Yeah, hi, Ryzen.
Hello.
I'm calling you out, Ryzen. You're silly. Big, cute, silly.
This is what he does with people he cares about. He chokeholds his mate. He calls out his friends for no reason.
Yeah.
This is what he does.
It's tough love.
Yeah, it's a friend of
Where
his.
is this Ryzen?
It is the Ryzen.
The Ryzen.
Hello, Ryzen.
The Ryzen. He probably exists like 15 seconds in the past.
Is Ryzen one of your D&D?
Yes, he's the one I was throwing across the room last time.
So Ryzen is one that plays PMD D&D with Eragon and Saturdays.
Yes. I've broken his character. His character is actually very sad.
Oh, how cruel. Not that I'm any less guilty.
Yeah, honestly, what the heck are you talking about, Karserus?
Ryzen, don't worry. I'm torturing Aragon's character just as much, if not more.
You're definitely more. They've heard the stories.
Anyway, Brooke, you keep on watch for as long as possible, but aside from the rain and the occasional rumbling thunder, everything seems to be okay. Quiet, relatively speaking. And with your companions asleep, it gives you a chance to observe them, or have thoughts to yourself.
Is Brooke just sitting down, or what's he doing?
Good question.
I will pose that question to Kyrio. I don't know. I'll comment on the laughter in a second, but first I gotta say something for Tucker. Hold on. I have no idea. If Brooke is staying down, then what would end up happening is that Tucker would probably lay the upper half of his body across his lap.
Aww.
At some point.
It's so good.
Okay, what are we chuckling at here?
Private thing that Karserus sent to me,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
hilarious. It's not supposed to be hilarious, but it's hilarious.
It's accurate, though.
Oh no.
It's accurate, but it's so adorable.
I love it. Who's doing this?
Pinch his cheeks.
No.
I think I'm confused now. What's this? I think I'm very confused now.
Moving on.
Tell that to him!
Anyway,
Close it now.
Brooke would gently stroke over Tucker's head as he lays on it, considering all the events recently and how surprisingly okay things seem to be right now. He's slightly relieved. As well he should be, because things could have gone much, much worse. Many ways. It's almost as if some sort of lucky star is watching down over the party. Or maybe just a good leader who's there when they need it. Eventually, Brooke is going to end up passing out, regardless of how long he wants to stay up and keep watch, but morning comes uneventfully, if not for the fact that there was a ghastly just halfway through the ceiling of your little cave, staring down at all of you, trying to hide from the oncoming sunlight since the clouds decided to rapidly part.
Oh no, is it that same Ghastly? He's like, he gets spotted, he goes, oh no! Do you remember the other one?
Oh god, I remember him.
So, everybody roll a single die and I'll see who wakes up first.
And before I get a 1. Oh! I am activated!
Activated? What the fuck is that statement?
See?
Oh shoot.
It's not a single dice.
That's fine.
Ralph doesn't follow the rules.
Ralph's stomach wakes up before the rest of him does.
Accurate.
So, Riley, your little aura dangles sort of wiggle a bit, and you realize something's off. Your eyes snap open, and you see the ghastly face staring from the ceiling.
Just gonna stare at it for a second and just go. You're gonna cause me grief.
Huh? Oh no! You're not supposed to see me.
You're right there.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
And Tucker, you wake up to this conversation taking place. I'm not here. You don't see me. I am a hallucination of your mind. And you get the feeling, based on like the swirling like purple gas stuff, that it's trying to make hand gestures, but it can't.
Trust me, buddy. If this was coming from my mind, you'd be simultaneously red and trying to kill me. So yeah, good luck with that one. Again, are you gonna cause me grief?
Tucker doesn't seem terribly bothered. He's just flopping an ear critically, not an air. You can't flop.
In air, flopping in the air is
Good.
a fish.
Ralph, you wake up next to this interesting conversation.
Oh, who's your new friend?
No! And it floats into the rock. It's muffled, but still it's like, no! You can't see me.
Okay, bye, Noah.
What?
He said bye now. He asks who's your friend and he goes, no.
I get it.
Okay, bye, Noah.
Poor Brooke is completely out cold. But at least it's sunny out again. Though not as intense as yesterday. It's also sticky and humid.
Ew. That's
Oh,
worse.
man,
That's
what-
worse.
That's what it is here, IRL. I already live in Florida. I don't need to be in Florida in the game.
You must suffer.
Well, I suppose we should probably get going.
But
I'm gonna pick up the Totodile, throw him over his shoulder, like that picture with the crocodile.
you guys think it's fair to say that Tucker has way more fur than Riolu or the Munchlax? Munchlax might still have a lot of fur, but it seems smoother.
Yeah, he's like all floof.
Who's the floofiest?
Definitely not me.
It's Tucker, but your fur is still like matted down, and now there's clumps of like dried mud and stuff in it.
Yeah, I'm not looking too great. Plus, I'm still moist because of the humidity, probably.
Moist.
Moist.
That's a word. I love it, you hate it. I know German guy is his favorite word in English. It rolls off the tongue very well.
Okay, roll your strength to lift the Totodile.
It would help if I actually clicked on the roller, probably.
Wet dog spell. Yes. Unfortunately, Tucker would suffer this.
Heavy.
Yes, Brooke is heavy because scales and a water type.
Do I heal up to full, by the way, from sleep?
Yes, everybody heal up to full
Oh yeah,
HP.
good point. I didn't even think about that.
And if you had less than your base 3 will, you may get up to 3 will.
Yes.
Is Tucker still paralyzed?
Probably not.
No, he's not.
You can remove your bonus dex.
Yes, I'll remove that.
Alright, so I guess I am shakily holding the Totodile now.
Let's put these here. There we go.
So, essentially what happens is you grab under Brooke's arms and try to lift him, and it's not happening. It is literally like one of those cats that is super relaxed and just doesn't want to move.
Hey, you're still in my line. Okay.
Except, you know, it's a scaly cat. And that can
Really
shoot
big
water at
teeth.
Oh,
you.
I wanna divert just for a second. Key Squid, thank you. Key Squid did a Rocky. We all know what that means. Or we should.
Oh my, Riley's face!
My fucking face! Oh, man.
Eyes.
Key Squid, I like it.
Eyes
Oh my goodness. Oh god, it makes me think of Cuphead.
Oh no, you're right. A little bit.
Um.
I
Yeah.
really like that.
So, while you can't exactly lift and carry your Totodile companion, especially seeing as how you didn't eat the night before, you could drag him along.
I don't want to do that.
Yo,
Hey, bro, help him get him onto my back. That would probably
You
make
get, you get his head and I'll get his tail. No, on second thought, I'll get his head, you get his tail.
That doesn't seem like a good idea. Only one person could be carrying him. If one of us drops him,
Uh-oh.
it's just, like, on his face against the ground.
I have bad news, dear.
What?
Your voice went robot-y.
If my voice went robot.
Yes.
Just what?
Is my voice robot-y to everybody?
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's
I
only
have,
Eragon's
one bar.
Here's the thing, if he's robot-y, due to internet connection, that means bad things for me too, because we're in the same house.
No, I'm good. I'm back to green.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
All as
That's
well.
weird. Is everything okay? Alright, cool.
Yes.
There's probably Discord server region just being weird.
Well, Steam was being weird earlier, so I suppose that's fair.
So, Kyrio, you may roll perception, which would be insight, survival, alert, to see if you wake up at this point.
I wanna carry you. It seems wholesome.
Yeah, you wake up to the fact that Riley is now attempting to hold you in a sort of I made this position.
So this is Crocodile, I made this.
Reminds me of the Groudon robot from Pokemon XD, I think it was.
Oh, you're awake. We were gonna get moving, so I was gonna carry you. But you're awake, so now I don't have
He
to.
was gonna hold the tail, and I was gonna hold the head, and we were gonna carry you like a log.
You missed some images, dear. Gotta get them all.
Okay. Okay, sure, but also you guys talked over... you guys talked over, Karserus trying to read the line. Oh, well, anyways.
Oh, sorry.
It's
like,
fine.
observe your own selves, friends.
The line. You guys read the line. That's what's important.
Yes.
So, oh my god, so much hurt.
What is... You're still struggling with Totodile's faces, aren't you? That's good, though. I like it. Totodiles are weird, so I understand. Also, wow.
Ceiling ghastly watching while you sleep. Oh dear lord. Sorry. Must have fallen asleep. And Brooke gets up and stretches.
Why are you apologizing for that? We were all asleep.
I was like, can we just appreciate Karserus ad-libbed a yawn and it was adorable?
Karserus is pretty adorable.
Yes.
Excuse me?
Wait a minute, that's the first time you've ever said anything like that. I did a double take with that.
Yeah, kept complimented, dork.
No, I am not. Shush.
Nah, you can deny it all you
The
wish.
Jolteon blushes.
Yep. Look at that lemon.
Squints and bristles. Right, yeah. So, everyone ready?
Yeah, I'm pretty ready to go. I was gonna carry you.
Tucker looks a fair bit more lively today, and perhaps just a little bit better emotionally. He actually manages to go, yeah, I'm ready.
This has been a very wholesome session so far.
This has been pretty good.
Look, Riley feeding Tucker was, well, after everything has happened, kind of a big deal. I mean, what happens? Feeding a dog is the quickest way to gain his trust, if you remember. Well, most dogs, anyways.
If you give Amanda a cookie, he will want a pet.
What?
If you give Amanda a cookie, he'll be adorable as he munches on it.
Hey!
Moving on. So... No, sorry. Brooke nods and points towards Svantown. Team cheer, let's go!
Yes. Team cheer, get in gear. Move your
God.
little pokey rears. There we go. That's it.
Okay. So, it's relatively uneventful as you guys make your way back through the Big Plains. At this point, you all are strong enough now that most Pokemon know not to go after you intentionally.
Intentionally.
Yeah. It's about midday, and y'all are feeling pretty hungry. Especially Riley in this case.
But
As
am
you
I
guys are
not feeling hungry at this point?
Well, you keep refusing to eat. It's your own darn fault.
I like how he asks that as if he's like offended by the fact this is happening.
Yeah.
And, you find that you guys are not the only teams that are starting to return. In fact, there are several other Pioneer teams that are sort of milling about near the gate. They're looking annoyed? There's a sort of mixed feeling from the other teams. Some of it's annoyance, some of it's relief, some of it's disappointment.
Like, the team of idiots made it back. Damn it.
No, none of them are
Not
looking
like
at
that.
you. To them, you guys are just another Pioneer team that are coming back.
Well,
You all
Oh.
get the feeling that it has to do with the fact that the mission was completed, and it wasn't them that did it.
I'm gonna puff out my chest and like walk all proud and proud.
I'll see. Should I turn on Savant Town's music?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, Ralph's gonna posture, like he's gonna posture up to them, like he's gonna puff out his chest and he's gonna sort of sashay over, like he's gonna march proudly, like.
March sachet, you say? That
Yeah,
sounds like a Rise level word. But getting back to Savan Town thankfully means access to facilities, the Pioneer Club, merchants, and finally getting your long overdue rank point rewards.
That's true. I forgot about that. Tucker probably looks a little embarrassed as he enters town because he's probably the most dirtied of them all. But he feels kind of good as he realizes, oh yeah, seeing the other teams like, yeah, that's right, we did it. We did the mission. And that gives him a little bit of a tail wiggle.
I'm gonna wait till Brooke's response is read.
It's good.
Brooke pays the other Pokemon little. Only one of us needs to report the mission. The rest of you can get a day at the spa, I think.
Oh, there's something I gotta talk to Mr. Pengadingo, but I'll totally hit up the spa afterwards. Brooke, can I brag? I wanna boast. I wanna brag that we did it. Please, can I brag?
Somebody should ask for Ralph to get another bag or something too, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah. Ralph needs a new bag. He's been without a bag for some time.
No bag. That's why there's an X.
I want to gloat.
Yes, so we can go gloat that we did it. I want to gloat.
Hey, we are the best team in Savan Town, right? Brooke grins. I think we earned this one.
Awesome. He's gonna gloat.
He's gonna be like, Joe, didn't need you find your friend? No, you didn't, because we did. Oh, yeah.
Did a little dance.
Ralph and his showboating and his gloating definitely draws a few annoyed glances, but at least a couple of the teams are, or at least some of the Pokemon from the teams are grateful, despite Ralph being I want to say a sore winner.
Oh, absolutely he is.
Tucker seems a bit sheepish about everything, especially as Ralph gloats. And he's clearly still having mixed feelings about some things that probably aren't being said, but he does kind of sponge up Brooke's positivity, I guess you could say. He also nods and goes, "Yeah, I think I need to get a little cleaned up."
But where to get cleaned up?
I guess there's options.
Options are optional.
I guess. I could pick no option. That's an option, because they're optional. Options are optional, so I
Yes,
don't have to
but that
pick
would
any.
leave you... True, but that leaves you dirty.
Yes. Not a good option.
Some of the more accepting pioneers come over and congratulate you and your team on a successful mission.
Awesome.
This is true, Kyrio. So Brooke is heading off to the clubhouse. What are the rest of you gonna do?
After a good amount of showboating and dancing, and then accepting the congratulations and letting my head deflate a little bit, I shall also head towards the clubhouse.
I will tentatively do the same.
Well, if any praise is directed to Tucker, he more or less just appreciates the fact that nobody cares that he's somebody. But, what would Tucker do? Well, if the entire rest of the group is going to the clubhouse, he would probably tag along behind them. There's a few things he's thinking clearly about, but yeah, if the whole group is going, he'd probably follow along.
Yeah, because Ralph has a few, okay. Yeah, because Ralph needs to have a word with Mr. Jenga.
That's fair.
Speaking of, we're gonna need Pioneer Clubhouse music.
Yes, if the tablet would stop breaking every time I clicked it, that'd be great. Alright, there we go.
Also, we have 69 models in the Pokedex.
Nice.
Nice. Very nice.
Alright then. So, you all make your way into the clubhouse, and it is bustling with activity because of all the teams that have come back, not just from the rescue mission, but also from the expeditionary missions that have been going down into the care.
Oh yeah, that's going on still.
Yes, it is. Never stopped. Rise is behind the counter as usual, though he looks more tired. He is also incredibly busy serving other pioneers at the moment. Like, there is no free space at the bar right now, and half of them are trying to hit on it, as usual.
Clearly, Ralph.
You guys just arrived. There's no space for Ralph to be flirting.
Yeah.
Not with that attitude.
He has. I mean, he could make space, but he has other things on his mind.
Tucker seems a little weird when he sees Rise, but in a way he's also a little bit relieved that Rise is a bit busy.
Hey! A very familiar Charizard makes his way out of a back room, shoving past other pioneers, and then immediately snapping his head back with a glare, making sure none of them are trying to enter the provisions room without permission. You're all back. I mean, the way things were sounding from some of the teams that came back, I mean, he sort of rubs at the back of his neck. You us were getting worried, honestly, that you'd.
What?
And-
Cut out car.
A few of us were getting worried that you guys had been given a mission that was over your heads.
Oh, not at all. In fact, we beat up the bandits, and we saved the day.
Ralph.
Tucker does kind of a side glance at that mention.
Blaze
up,
blinks
Ralph.
and stares down at you all. You did what?
Yeah, we're the one who found the prince. You know, and we fought the bandits, and we had them on the ropes. They were getting beat up. But then the boss came and yeah.
Also, I'm just gonna do this because he's a major character. Why don't we have a model for him?
It's so small.
Fair enough.
I can make it bigger. Just there. Pango. You're in. I'll swing it back. I can't grab Pango. There it is. Okay. Just put him. Don't go in the bag. Sorry. There we go. Oh god, he's huge. That works.
He's a Charizard.
Yes. He is. There's
Why
no
did
just
we
chill.
agree that Ralph would be the one recounting what happened?
Because Ralph's the one that opens his mouth first.
That's a good point.
Well, that's at least slightly accurate, Perk says, rubbing his head. We did find the prince, though. Wait, really? That was you guys? Well, I guess Pangoro's gonna want to see you all. I don't know about you guys actually beating the bandits, but
Don't listen to him. That's not exactly how that went down.
yeah, I figure. You haven't been here that long, Ralph, but you're already known for exaggerating things. And he snorts out a couple of embers from his nostrils.
Just between the two of us.
Embellishing
Just between the two
story.
of us, he ran away.
The tactical retreat. Don't ruin my embellishments. I'm making the story more exciting.
Exhaling a stream of smoke, the Charizard shakes his head. I'm not the person you need to be debriefing to. I'm just trying to make sure there's enough supplies to go around because everybody came back at once.
Oh, speaking of supplies, this is a funny story. So, Riley broke his arm and some other stuff. He got beat up pretty bad. And I didn't have any bandages, so I ripped up my bag and some sticks and used them as a splint and some bandages, and I needed a new bag. You see, I told you it was a funny story.
The Charizard just stares at Ralph like he's just trying to process complex calculations for a minute. Okay. He turns around and goes back into the supplies room.
I'm surprised he was so alright with that.
This is for anyone not aware, this quartermaster is really fucking moody about supplies being returned correctly.
Yes. And, however, he,
I should
Ralph's
return.
level of logic is a bit beyond what most Pokemon are capable of, and the Quartermaster knows next to nothing about, anything medical. So, it's literally that whole meme of a person just staring into space and the complex calculations floating around their face.
One by confusion. Good work.
I'm honestly kind
man.
of surprised people were worried about us, Burke says. Kinda got the impression people didn't really trust us.
You know what would be hilarious? Is if Ralph did bring it back, ripped and matted in blood. Yeah, I returned it.
Well, I mean, technically, I'm pretty sure it's on Riley's. No, it's not on Riley's person, is it?
No,
I
I,
think it is.
I threw it at Ralph.
Well, suffice to say, Ralph will be getting a new bag at some point.
Nice.
Just not at this very second.
Yeah.
Also, I added a new command, chat. I think it's this. There you go. So if anybody asks that in the future, there you go.
By the way, darn it, Key. Darn it, Key Squid.
I literally got.
Yes, now you guys can see, yeah. Rocky, you did a
I
great
love
job too,
you,
but
man.
man, I don't know. You do a good Jolteon, Key. You do a good Jolteon.
That is such Riley energy, that picture. I love it.
And I guess Riley's just gonna have these eyes in every picture now. I kind of dig that. For some
Riley
reason.
has correctly in the other game pretty much done that exact thing to Arceus. As he yelled at Arceus.
Oh, goodness. Alright.
Well, as a real, it wasn't even evolved.
So, it's actually rather busy and kind of noisy now down in the tavern. Though you all now have a chance to get food, you probably won't be directly served by Rise. You can also go upstairs and try to get Pangoro to listen to you all, since he's probably been debriefing teams all day.
Tucker, by the way, as he walks through the club, is trying not to track too much mud around.
You should have shook him up before he came in here.
He was probably he's probably been idly shaking here and there, but a lot of the mud's kind of caked, so.
Not shaking hard enough.
Yeah, sure, we'll get him into a blender. I don't know.
Milkshake.
Oh no. Not a Tucker milkshake, please.
Sip.
Well, there is always the, I guess the laundry room that has the wash basin.
Yeah, I'm sure no one would get upset if this gets full of mud.
I mean, water gets changed regularly.
True.
I think the general assumption is that most people go out and get cleaned on their own time because there isn't really a facility for that in the club building.
Yeah, it's not really inside. Tucker probably would have cleaned up, but if everybody was going to the club, he felt it wrong not to go along. Basically, as far as the group.
Alright. Are we going up the stairs yet to see Tango Jing?
Sounds like I do have to share another gift for the stream, though. Here you go. Here you go, stream. Here you go,
The
stream.
more beat up and tired we look, the more endearing we are. It's fine.
Nice.
Though that's out of character. There's no quotes for Brooke saying that.
We'll just do that to reset his mouth closed there.
I mess up his. How did you figure? Is it just random?
No, I think I can agree.
I'm testing.
In any case, you all decide to make your way up to the second floor. And
Yeah. Mouth is open.
the first thing that happens is not Pangoro greeting you at his office door. It's the squeals of the children as they decide to run out of the play area, causing the little Noibat scout to get distraught again, and they run up to Tucker, and they start to dogpile Tucker and Ralph,
Oh no.
because Ralph decided to tell them stories.
Oh.
Oh, I don't.
I feel
Oh,
so
I forgot about
this-
that.
I feel there's some context Riley is missing. And that is all of it.
Yay, Mr. Tucker's back! Ah, it's Mr. Ralph! Tell us more stories, Mr. Ralph!
Oh, well, we just saved the prince of the
what was it?
The Pyro tribe.
The Pyro tribe, but the name of that territory, the Sunlit Savannah. We were just there.
The Wild Prairie.
Yes.
We saved the Prince of the Wild Prairie. We ventured under the hot sun, and the bandits tried to stop us. There were so many bandits that you couldn't see the grass for the dark fur. They were like little evil Tuckers, but Tucker was too strong for them. It took 3 of them, no 4, to take down 1 Tucker. And I barreled through,
And he just like goes, he like really.
So all the kids are essentially now dragging Ralph and trying to tug Tucker to the little daycare / nursery area so they can hear the stories and play. And Noiva is just squeaking, fluttering around. Hey, no, everyone, back in the daycare. I'm too small for this.
How the heck did they know we were coming?
When Tucker gets dogpiled...
Well, they didn't...
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, they didn't know you were coming. They saw you guys because the entrance area to the daycare doesn't have a door.
Yeah, it's just open. So anybody coming to Pagoro's office, they'd see him, basically. Layout. I know the layout of the second floor better than anything else for some reason. Anyways, when Tucker gets dogpiled, he is freshly recovered from the camp from last night, but he's still a little weak, and the kids could kind of overwhelm him regardless. So he's almost knocked off his feet by it, but he's honestly pretty. He looks pretty warm to see them again, honestly, and is honestly happy for the attention and laying out little yips here and there.
Unfortunately, it's Tucker who gets hit by the over-enthusiastic Larvitar with a hug.
Well, this is not the first time. In that case, Tucker doesn't keep his balance. No. He is actually rather floored by the Larvitar, though immediately shocked, he actually does let out a little bit of a giggle. And flails a little bit.
Mr. Tucker, you brought me a snack! Yay! And the Larvitar starts to lick the mud off.
Oh no! That's right, they eat that. Well, Tucker actually can't really do much being under the weight of that Larvitar, but also giggles even more as his fur is licked, because that's ticklish. He's not really able to do much of that situation.
I have no idea what I'm watching.
Yeah, so... what Riley has basically seen is Ralph has been dragged off by a bunch of children to the daycare area. The little, mildly annoying, squeaky Noibat scout that lives at Rise's place is trying to get them in line. Tucker has been tackled by several of them, and this child Larvitar is now licking the mud out of Tucker's fur for some reason.
I'm just going to pretend like I'm not seeing anything, and I'm gonna go to Pangoro's office.
Kyrio had to AFK for a bit.
Yeah, so
yes. So now it's all me. You get the Riley recount of events.
No, they'll wait for him to come back.
I'll just look at the thing
goes,
you sent me, and I'll just giggle at it some more.
Ralph goes on about the beautiful huntress who assisted them, and the swarms of Beedrill, and there were so many Beedrill in the sky that they made a giant shadow over the ground.
Oh my god. I need to get like a spray bottle whenever he embellishes.
There's so many Beedrill that when they used Twin Needle it would blot out the sun.
Oh,
What is this, 300?
Yeah.
300 Beedrill.
Though, when you mention the beautiful huntress, Pyro, Noibat sort of flies close and perches on top of Ralph's head and sort of swings to look at him upside down. And here I thought you had a thing for rides, like everybody else.
George, maybe I can have a thing for both. But Rise doesn't have a thing for me, so it's not working real good.
What makes you say that?
Yo, so well that you having eyes makes me say that.
The Noibet
Unless,
blinks.
unless you think Rice does have a thing for me. I mean, you're his best friend. So, if he does have a thing for me, you would know it.
Rice takes
Jimmy-
care of me. Sometimes. Most of the time. I have seen all kinds of people come and stay at Mr. Rice's house, and he stops, flips upright, sees the children staring.
Hi, I'm back. What I missed?
You
He
missed
answers.
that being real awkward and trying to encourage Ralph.
Ralph answers for.
Can we play cards?
I think I've lost
He's
context
boring.
of what's happening.
Boring adult games like poker and stuff. You'll understand when you're older.
Yeah.
Just play
Really boring
poker.
games.
Just
Like-
play poker.
Like weird dress up with boring clothes.
Just
The
See,
Noibet
Ralph
eyes
said
are-
poker. Ralph didn't even give that good of a
Like
hand. Ralph,
the Noibet's
no, we
eyes
play
dart
poker.
around, and he's like, "Oh God, I've screwed up." Anyway, Ralph, you're awful nice. Rise is mean sometimes.
he seems to have his hands full now.
Yeah, everybody came back at once, so now Rise is really overworked. I wish I could help, but I can just be a scout.
Oh, maybe I should go down there and help him. He'll be so happy.
Ralph, you don't want to go down there and try to help with the kitchen.
Oh man.
Quartermaster Blaze tried to do that, and he nearly got cut into pieces.
I was kind of out of context to that whole conversation, by the way.
You were being distracted by children. Okay.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, I guess
Well-
Tucker's out of that, anyways.
Ralph says that Tucker will finish the story, and he leaves to get back in line for Fango Django's office.
Oh no,
And
Tucker
the
made up.
Noibet,
Oh,
the Noibet, thinking that Ralph is going to go downstairs, grips onto his head and starts to flap his wings frantically to try and drag him, rather futilely, I might add, back to the daycare. It's like, no, don't go downstairs. Don't try to help Rise. Everything is fine. Promise, everything is fine. Just busy.
I'm not gonna do. I gotta talk to Fango Jingo.
And then he lets go and proceeds to zoom into the daycare.
Well, I guess Tucker would eventually manage to convince the Larvitar off with a somewhat shaky paw from giggling. And he'd reflect to the Larvitar. All right, go back to daycare. I have to do some other stuff.
Aww. Okay, Mr. Tucker. Visit soon, okay? We miss you.
I
And all
miss
the
you
kids
guys
start
too.
to wave.
I'll see you again soon. Promise.
Yay! Just the collective squeeing of the little kid Pokemon. Even the Squirtle, even though the Squirtle is like a little mute. Yay.
Also, yes, I'm aware there's new images. I had to pee. Jeez, give me a second. Oh no. Goopy.
Slime puppy.
Slime puppy. Oh no. Aw, that's cute. Moments before photos taken moments before disaster. 1 frame later, I'm completely toppled. Or Tucker is.
Goes right through the floor.
Tucker the toppled.
Well, I know we are currently waiting on Kyrio to return. I'm sure he won't be that long, though. If it was a long time, he would let us know. I also completely forgot about the daycare for a little bit, and what that could possibly do for Tucker's emotions, actually.
Yes, all those positive childish feelings.
I'm just gonna appreciate the image Car sent me because it's still making me giggle despite me having stared at it for I think a solid half hour at this point.
God, what the fuck is going on with this images?
It's only funny because of the context, but I love it.
So, I'll give you some context. I have a Lucario sticker pack on
I have
Telegram.
the same sticker pack.
And for contextual reasons, apparently it's really amusing that I sent him one of those stickers, even though it was appropriate.
I mean, just the way it looks, considering what it's supposed to, what the dude's supposed to look like, and then you just get this, and he just looks so fluffy and adorable.
Rookie, what is this JoJo Bro Noibat?
Oh no. I don't know anything about JoJo, so this will pass over me, but I'll post it. Hold on.
Oh, it's such a good picture. Yeah, I'm just gonna send you just the picture. Hold on. Is this the right Lucario? Yes, I have several Lucario picture packs.
You know, there's not a single Puchita sticker pack, and I'm very disappointed about this.
There you go. This is what Car sent me, and I've been giggling at it.
There's one for a character, but it's kind of low quality, and it's just for a particular character. Oh, I see.
Look at him. Does he just want to squish his cheeks?
No. He looks like he'd punch me.
Worth it.
Yes, that's right. You operate love through pain. I remember. That's why you chokeholded me earlier.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense.
I could swear I have seen the Poochyena sticker.
I mean, there's the one with the bow that I use occasionally, but I really like the fact that while that is somebody's character, that's apparently a male Poochyena, and it looks so girly. I love it. But also, I will go ahead and share this image on the stream. Hold on.
No context. I love it. It's so funny.
Alright, here. I guess I'll just put it here. There you go.
Look at him.
Again, not saying I think I'd try to swoosh the cheeks up, but you know, they are puffy cheeks, though.
Swoosh his cheeks. I've been decent. See? Everyone agrees. It's adorable, except for Zach. That's fine. We're gonna just ignore that.
I mean,
part,
Zach
it's not my
stated
favorite.
Zach stated a fact, really.
Yeah, but he's adorable. He's angry, but he's cute, and he probably hates it.
Does this mean that when I make you pissy over the fact that I'm loving you, that's actually a good sign? Okay, good to know.
Thank you, Car. I appreciate this one as well.
This is still cuter, even though he's muddy.
I'm gonna make sure you get to use every single sticker in that pack, Karserus, at some point.
I don't know. Some of those aren't appropriate to this character.
What do you mean? The heart one totally makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
The
Not in
bluff
this
one,
context.
100%. Yep. Okay. Well, this one though. This one you're definitely gonna use at some points.
Should have used it earlier.
I think this is just like his profile picture. This one.
Also, there is one thing missing from this picture.
What?
Hold on.
You're gonna put googly eyes on him?
No. It's like, it's a perfect expression except for it's missing an important detail, so I'm just gonna add that important detail in. Let's see, 287 by 267? Okay.
Gonna make his cheeks concave.
No. It's not very much of an edit, it's just very important for this. Let's see.
You can blep.
Nope, not that either. You could. You could.
Is it a scarf?
No. It's
Okay,
simpler, it's simpler
why
than
would be the one wearing the scarf?
it's simpler than everything that is being suggested. One second.
He's having his eyes red.
Nope.
I love the beady little eyes.
You're gonna give him red cheeks and make him all angry cheeks.
Oh look, you guessed correctly.
What?
He's flustered.
Good enough.
What you mean? Like you are very often.
Hey. There's no evidence of that.
I mean, I could look a few comments.
Pretty
but-
sure we have several instances of video evidence.
No, you don't.
Alright, hold on. You guys gave me a second idea though, so I gotta try this.
Look at that grumpy boy.
Oops, I messed up.
I'm honestly god, if the Conqueror just looked like this 100% of the time, I don't think I'd be intimidated out of ever. Like,
That's pretty
Look,
good.
he used up a lot of energy trying to get you to completely murderize.
murderize
murderize
push the
Rise.
talk button, I think.
Yeah, kind of.
He wasted a bunch of energy trying to get you to murder late Rise. And so now he only communicates via emotes for now because it's effective.
and I've just been giggling at him. I bet he hates it.
Yes, he does. I can confirm,
sends you-
even without needing to hide it, that he hates it.
I could call him adorable. He'll hate that even more. He'll try and take control just to punch me in the face.
Okay, don't you worry, I'm almost done.
Oh, that's a good question, Car. Was there?
Hmm?
Look at what 8,000 power said.
Was there an actual chance that Rise could have died there? Also, wait, I feel like I missed a memo. Was Rise almost attacked and I didn't even realize it? I think I'm dumb.
I can safely say that if y'all hadn't stopped Riley, and by proxy the Conqueror, he would have attacked Rise, and that would not have gone well.
For multiple reasons, yeah.
For multiple parties, I imagine.
No. Even buffed, Riley does not have the strength, even with the Conqueror taking control, to face Rise.
Not yet.
Even the full party does not have the capacity to face Rise.
Okay, well you said the Mighty Anna wasn't something we were supposed to be able to defeat either, and you know how that went down.
Supposing Metronome lands on Explosion.
Congratulations, make a new character? Not
no.
really, I wouldn't do that to you, I already said it.
Well, it doesn't deal lethal damage to myself. It deals lethal damage to the target.
It took longer than it should have, but I'm done. Alright, let's see. Oh, I guess there's one more thing I should probably do. Okay. There. When you do something, you gotta do it right, even if it's just for fun. Rise is quite strong.
How much stronger is he than a normal Lipard, Karserus?
What's the average level of a Lipard in the wild?
I meant on a stat sheet in this thing sort of situation. Because the max strength 8 they can have is 5.
Strength is not necessarily what gets him to defeat you.
Oh yeah, but if I have maximum strength plus Conqueror buff, I could like one hit him.
Hang on, let me find.
I can do the math for you.
Where is the thing?
He's also the DM, so he can like veto shit.
I could, but that would be terrible.
Think of the narrative crux would be if Riley killed Rise in a field in the middle of nowhere.
You know what really disturbs me? The fact you laugh as you say that.
What?
First off, no, that wouldn't happen.
No,
Second off, you're under the assumption that Rise is constrained by the regular limits of a Lipard.
Hey, that's cheating. I want him not to be constrained by limits. I want to have max strength bar.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, do I have to fix
Oh,
that?
right.
Do I
Hang on.
do I have to fix that again?
I know why, it's because I'm searching.
Oh.
There we go. All is well.
Alright, I'm done with what I have done. It can be shared now. One moment. I better be signed in. Okay, I am signed in, amateur. Good. I was gonna say. Alright, you guys want to see it? Okay, that's not the right. There.
Admittedly,
Alright.
overall stat-wise, a Lucario at max is better than a Lipard.
That doesn't look nearly as good on Tabletop Simulator, but whatever.
The only thing Lifehood has on Lucario is Dex.
Yeah,
And
which...
Disobedience, arguably.
Oh, I know why it doesn't look
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, but you really don't want disobedience. Even with your type advantage, remember, you don't have all the Conqueror's stats.
Not yet, I don't.
Imgur murdered the quality, by the way, so give me a sec.
Blushing is great.
Not to mention, Rise knows moves outside of the list presented.
I will at some point as well.
Ha, I have an image like, okay, can I get the actual?
I love this angry, slightly bluffing, blushing boy.
Oh, I see what broke. It's fine. It's my own fault, because I'm smart. You like it, though? I can give you a transparent PNG in a second.
Yes.
If you want it for purposes, I suppose.
Yes. So we can just sort of send it to people.
Alright, let me fix the mistake I made, and I will send it your way. Alright. Oh, I think Kyrio sent me a message. Sort of just taking... So he's doing something that's just taking a little longer than he liked. That's fine. I don't mind. It's okay. This is okay. Alright, back to Imgur. Maybe. This is a chill... This is actually a fairly chill session, so I don't mind the delay. We got a hell of a lot done last session, so...
It's because he went for like an extra 2 hours.
Yeah, that does it. Also here, I fixed it. Still looks shitty on this for some reason, but whatever. Blame Tabletop Simulator. You guys want to see the full image here.
Super adorable.
Yes. At the Conqueror.
What have you done?
What?
Not you. Not you. 8,000. Here.
Why am I squishing my own cheeks here? What the heck?
Please no.
Those eyes.
Oh my god, the derp eyes.
Yes.
Why are you guys making Riley like this?
Takes one to know one? I don't know.
Here's the other thing.
Did I say that?
Rise is ludicrously high level compared to you guys.
For now.
For now, yes, that is. But Not only does he have moves essentially for every type of opponent he could face, as is appropriate, tactically, he has way more experience than any of you.
Yeah,
True.
he'd body us.
The Congress, what the Poisaz, what the hell is that comment? Poisaz suddenly became drunk.
Oh no, he's speaking in a
mad
woo.
at Ryzen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What's
he's
the matter,
speaking in a
Ryzen?
woo.
That makes more sense.
I'm gonna tell Ryzen that its Spirit of Demon Lucario is now upset at him.
Also, I have an update. Kyrio was asked to clean up some sort of mess or something, so that's why he AFK'd. He's apologizing and saying that if he can't wait on him, he understands.
Well, the thing is, I would very much like the debriefing to be done
With everyone. I agree.
Yeah.
I'm fine with waiting. I tell him we'll wait.
At the very least, we can get the debrief done and then I sleep.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Till then, just have your sip of your coffee if you have one, or if you don't, too bad. I guess
Also,
you suck.
wow. Wait,
Also,
what
wow.
did you-
Wait, what? Oops.
But- Majolteon stats.
What? I'm sorry?
He's looking at the Jolteon.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, look at that Dex ability.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Quick
Why
as
are they so
lightning.
dexterous?
Quick as lightning, if you think about it.
I love playing Dex characters. This is appropriate.
Oh, that's kill.
He's actually really strong. Holy crap.
I mean, vitality and strength-wise, not really, but everything else, pretty darn good. Who needs defenses? I can just evade everything.
yeah.
I just
was
like
I was
freaking.
looking at Snorlax's.
Snorlax has like a bajillion HP.
Let's see, I only get one more strength potential when I have.
I mean, same. It kinda sucks. You think Lucario would be a bit stronger than just a single bar over Riola. It seems actually a bit odd to me. Oh, okay,
Well,
now I'm not looking anymore.
I get a lot of insight
Over
and
page.
a buttload of HP.
You're complaining. Look at Puccina for a moment.
Okay, but look at what Mariana gets.
Maya's not terrible, I guess. Maya's not impressive, I
Well,
say.
here's
but-
the thing. That's also looking at the stats purely as the stats.
Well, we are, yeah.
There's also movesets to consider and eventual equipment, etc., etc.
I want Riley to be the literal strongest thing in the universe, which makes me sad that I cannot get him above 6 strength no matter what I do.
Well, without assistance, no.
I want to be able to pick up and throw everything in the universe. It's a shame that the game won't let me do that.
Oh, fun thing, there was actually a comment to the last Pokerole episode where somebody was talking about Tucker's moves, and it was presented as a thought I didn't even think about. Him asking the Pyroars about Fire Fang. I didn't even think about that.
Which is entirely possible.
Might be something he ends up doing, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If you're wondering what these question marks in the book mean, that basically means that they have the capacity to learn the skill, but it has to be done through a tutor, I believe. Essentially.
Yep. Tutor, TM, etc.
That being said, we're also happy to add other moves not on the list, as Brooke now demonstrates. And as, other indications. Well, actually, doesn't somebody else have a move?
I don't think so.
Could,
Everything I know is.
Snorlax can learn self-destruct apparently.
Also,
They eat so much they explode.
I appreciate your dedication, but where the hell did the move card go? Oh, it's with the... Okay. There it is. Okay.
Yeah,
Never mind.
no, I didn't delete it. I just moved with the joy.
That's fair. Actually, on that note, I guess I may as well say that at some point, Tucker would have observed that he's missing that, I think it's a stone.
Yes,
Yes. I always forget what it actually is for some reason. It's a stone.
it is an onyx.
He has noticed the lack of it. by
Yep.
now.
It was originally tucked away in his scarf, if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm. But it is no longer there. He is aware of this, and he will probably bring it up, but while he's disappointed about it being gone, it wasn't the most of his worries when they left. Well, actually, he probably only noticed after the night's sleep, so wasn't the biggest of his worries. He'll probably bring it up at some point, though, I imagine. And I have nothing else to talk about until Kyrio gets back. That was
It's
it.
debriefing only gonna take 15 minutes.
No, probably not.
We can stop for now.
Tucked away in your skirt. Not skirt. Tucker doesn't have a skirt yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Didn't even hesitate to add the yet.
And here's the thing. I actually didn't mean to make travel take so long, but I don't know. It was nice to give you guys just a relaxing sort of travel session.
Yeah. Also, Beerus, to answer that question, it's not necessarily that Tucker isn't that possessive, it's more that he probably already realizes that if it's off his person, somebody took it. If somebody took it, they kind of have a reason to, probably. So he'll probably ask about it at some point, but... well, he remembers what he did. Oh, boy, Zaz. Don't worry, that'll come up. Don't you worry. I will give that doggy a kilt. I don't know if a kilt? If only I could show if only I could show a picture. Go ahead, Car.
I mean, sure, if you felt like getting a garment like that.
Oh yeah, that's another thing to consider. Well, actually, I don't know. Are garments able to boost beyond your maximum? Like,
Yes.
if I had 6 strength, I could get a garment and have 7.
Yes. The thing is, you can only have 3 garments in one held item. And garments that directly boost stats, as opposed to, say, a social stat or a specialty or something of that nature, are much rarer and much more valuable.
Is there any that would increase, say, multiple points in strength to turn around into the most powerful thing in the universe?
No.
Damn it. Okay, so 3 strength items it is.
See, here's the thing. Most garments will only give you 1 point in a thing or maybe 2 different things, and not usually of the same kind.
Okay, I can share this picture.
Okay, what about the thing I'm afraid of what you're going to do for me to get it, but what about that? How would that work?
So, for instance, there's a belt or necklace of power which can give you a +1 to strength or special. That is uncommon. The really rare ones are the ones that have weird effects, like the lucky hat that let you reroll a failed roll once per session. Very rare is the magic jewelry. Obviously, you get a move you wouldn't normally know, but the more common ones are like +1 to dodge or accuracy, or +1 to defense or special defense.
Let's put that there. Since I was on the subject,
That's cute.
isn't that adorable?
Little Eevee maids.
Winnick Lim,
Ralph would
Winnick Lim on Ink Bunny. Really, I love his stuff. You want the link to it? Here you go.
Ralph would love Eevee maid.
It's related to that picture I shared earlier on Telegram, Car, actually. I just didn't realize this version existed.
So are you telling me the cafe in Sea Spray has just made EVs everywhere?
I mean, it might have that. I didn't know we were going to talk about it on stream, but that's fine. Yeah, there's a cafe in Sea Spray. It's probably a little more ritzy, a little more fancy than the Clubhouse Cafe. And it might employ quadrupeds as a focus in a general kind of maid cafe cuteness sort of thing going on.
Okay, guys, I don't want to be in this team anymore. I live in this cafe now. It was good while it lasted. See you.
Alright, we've heard of him, guys. Let's go.
And that is how they lost a party member.
I'll just let everybody conjecture. I'm not saying anything more, but I'll let everybody conjecture why me and Car clearly talked about this cafe before. Sea Spray is an interesting place.
Sorry.
What's that?
Sea Spray is a great place. I can't wait to send y'all there.
Y'all.
Y'all.
It's a beach, right?
There is a beach, yes, it's on the coast.
Yes.
That might stir memories even more so with Ralph. Since more of his human memories are coming back, since he's the only one going logic.
Oh, neat. Sea Spray rig for Splatoon. Hey, look, I actually created the concept of Sea Spray's town before Splatoon was a thing, so, hey, they stole it from me. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you go ahead and try and sue Nintendo, see where that gets you.
Yeah,
Get
exactly.
some royalties.
Oh, I already need to sue him over something else that I came up with before that. What was it? I don't remember. What did I invent before it became a thing? Oh god, I can't remember. I'm jesting when I say they stole from me. They didn't even know. That would imply that they fucking care about me whatsoever. No, they don't even know I exist. New image, by the way. Oh no. I see.
Thanks, I hate it.
So, would this turn me into... Would this turn Pucci in... Would this turn Tucker from a Pucci into what the fuck was that terrier Pokemon?
Oh,
The Scottish Terrier dog.
Herdier?
Yes, Herdier.
It may be a good idea to divvy up XP at this point, Car. I think Kyrio's gone.
Is he gone? Did he say so?
I mean, he's been gone for like 45 minutes.
Like I said, I've been having contact with him, so actually... The last contact he gave me was... 13 minutes ago.
Well, it's about 10 anyway.
Yeah, it is.
So it'll be easier to do the next thing when we are fresh.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to do the... Yeah, we'll stop it here. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't need another 11:30 go time.
Yes, Lillipup, that's the one I was meaning.
The coffee shop is closed. I can't get coffee at work.
Oh, you can't? Why?
No, they're doing renovations for this week.
Oh,
so
that sucks.
The week I'm working 6 days, the week is there's no coffee. I'm very sad. Also very angry.
So everybody gets 3 experience and... Well, 3 experience for getting back to town and having completed a session altogether.
By the way, side note, I'll add this to Brooks' sheet. Oh my god, he has a lot now.
Yeah, he just hasn't been using it. And I'll say another 2 experience for just having a good, relaxing sort of bonding session over. Because I can't really particularly pick out any one person that did more than the others.
So 2 for everybody?
Yep.
This was a surprisingly heartwarming episode. I did not expect that.
This has been a very wholesome session.
Yeah, I get +1 for tickling.
You didn't tickle, you don't get the +1.
But don't make me go back in there.
Oh no.
If you chokehold charm, I will wipe your experience.
Oh no.
Okay, what do I have to do for experience, Karserus?
Do you know how to tickle?
I don't know how to tickle him specifically.
Can you give him a hug?
Yes, I can do that.
A non-karate hug?
Yes!
Okay. Go and give him a hug and you may put the extra experience point on.
Fantastic.
Alright, I'm gonna get off my headset for a second then. 1 minute, guys. Let me just grab it real quick. It's not that bad though. Definitely nowhere near as like just having a kink in the neck from stress or whatever. I'm sorry I didn't make us dinner, by the way.
It's good. I just decided to be like a poor place to eat a hunk of bread in the corner because that's what I've eaten.
Hold on. You said it was good, right?
It is good. Yeah. I mean, I just sort of ripped the end off and ate it, so you might want to actually cut it like a sensible person. Stay on. Well, there's butter on the counter.
Now, did I get my XP, Karserus?
Yes, I added it.
Oh god, the eternal echo. I can't tell if I'm hearing if it's his mic or mine.
Alright, I can verify he did a very good hug.
Good.
Did I get another XP for good hug?
I gave you something else.
What
Because
did
you
I
had actually been working on thing for a while.
What did I get?
Let's see, what did you get?
You got a Piplin something.
Pip?
Oh, must be the
aura
aura
training. I'm not sure how many I need to make something happen.
You need more.
I mean, I gathered that.
Oh yeah, I need more pips too. Well, look, you have the same number of pips there as I have with as
Babysitting?
Yeah.
I mean, if I learn all my powers, I might be able to finally make an umbrella.
Actually, he has reason to probably do that again soon. Especially since it kind of makes him feel better, as he just learned. Well, he did make a promise, yeah.
I mean, that Keybone's gonna have to make good on this promise to Riley. I need to learn Bone Club. I need to learn something that can actually hit Ghost with, for God's sakes.
Also, Keyswin says there's apparently a point between the neck and the shoulder where people are easily tickled. Very sensitive spot. I don't know about this. Oh wait, I think actually no, wait, I do know. I think I know because I'm messing with it right now, and it feels a little sensitive. So I think, yeah, actually, I probably could get tickled there. Oh god, I gave myself a shiver.
Kara's died.
Oh,
Well, I left because it's late.
that's fair. Is that it though for experience?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Do I get any bonus points for flustering the Conqueror?
No.
Well, I was,
Damn it.
What's that,
I was
Ralph?
actually AFK myself.
Hi.
What do we get?
Hello.
10
10 total. 8 for
Ten
normal
total.
and 2 for heartwarming session, I think.
8, 10? Isn't that 10?
No.
It's like
What?
6.
What?
5.
Oh, sorry. I'm bad at numbers, apparently. Wait, what? I think I did this right.
3.
5 and
3.
3. 5 and 3. Right?
No.
3 and 2.
3 and 2? What?
Yes, 3 and 2.
I may have put down experience numbers wrong. On Brooke's sheet.
Yes.
Maybe.
2 for the session. 1 because y'all were working well together as a team. And then 2 because generally everybody did really well.
Nice.
Total of 5.
Nice.
Alright. One moment as I check back my footage because I don't remember what the original numbers were. Because I do believe I messed up on mine and his and Brooks. In that case. Let me just see. This is why it's good to record things.
I did want to inquire about the talked about possibility of the Thunderstone making a Shaki thing.
Like a taser.
Yeah, taser. Would that
Shocking.
would that more or less act like Thundershock or Thunderbolt?
It has its own weapon card.
Nice. Is it lethal damage?
No.
Can it be lethal damage, Mr. DM? as I offer you some metaphorical tea and crack.
Ralph, the only time you specifically want to move to deal lethal damage is in a life or death situation, or if you are specifically trying to kill someone.
Life or death situation, like say an angry Mightyena wants to beat us up.
Yes. But a taser is not lethal. I'm sorry. Only certain moves are lethal, and that's because of their overwhelming power.
Is that what the reason is? Because I was looking through the moves of what has lethal, and it seems like the vast majority are strong moves that do slicing damage.
Well, yeah, that too.
Okay, so how much experience do we got in this session in total?
5.
5? Okay, I did calculate correctly. I just thought I didn't. So in other words, the numbers are actually accurate. I think your breakdown just confused my brain. That's all. All right, good.
I'm going to go to bed then.
Are you then? Oh, why is this in there?
I'm going to at least get off for the night.
I mean, yeah, you should sleep if you can.
Leave the call for the night.
Yes.
Praising.
All right, I'll stick around here for Kyrio to show up, if nothing else. At least unless he takes way too long to get back. But to you, Karserus, have a wonderful night. It was a nice little chill session, and yeah, I hope you sleep well tonight because you need it.
You all have a good night, and thank you very much for the wonderful session.
Now, as for the rest of you, Eragon, are you also poofy?
Pretty much.
All right, dear. I'm preheating that oven. I'm gonna make some sausage dogs. Do you want me to make some extra ones that you could just bring to work?
Yeah.
Okay, how many?
I don't know.
3?
2.
2? Okay. Alrighty. I love you, hun.
Love you too.
That just leaves you and me, Ralph, and of course, everybody watching.
Yeah.
Ralph, I need your opinion on something.
Ooh.
Do you think that Tucker... do you think if Tucker were to aim for... Based on this session, if Tucker were to aim for getting a point, what point do you think he'd aim for? Probably nothing active, because he was pretty passive, physically even, this session.
Perhaps alert,
Possibly alert. Yeah, that's not
or
bad.
maybe etiquette, because he was like all polite and stuff.
Well, he's passive for multiple reasons, but that is a good point. That is a good point. I don't think allure would be gained as much as that would be fun to gain. He was muddy more most of the session, so I doubt it. Unless somebody finds that hot. I don't know.
I'm sure people do. Oh, and by the next session, I'll be able to get stronger.
Oh, where are you gonna go? What are you gonna get?
I'm gonna get another strength. I'm gonna be so strong.
That is something that Tucker should consider doing, actually. If you remember his limitations, he can't actually put points in decks unless... Yeah.
Yeah, high building up high base stats is gonna be pretty awesome. Plus, if I wanna, it'll be real cheap to boost these guys up later. But I feel like high base stats, and plus normal, I feel like most of my moves are gonna be strength plus whatever. Plus, it'll give me another point in tough, and that'll make my intimidates better. Before the end of this campaign, I'm gonna roll intimidate, and I'm gonna make someone freaking just.
Yeah. Insight is a decent... Actually, yeah, that's a pretty decent choice, too, Insight.
Not inside, intimidate.
No, I mean... No, for Tucker. Somebody was suggesting that.
I'm gonna
Insight might be more accurate than it. What's that?
I'm gonna roll my intimidate dice again to see if they shit again.
Okay.
They keep... one day I'm gonna roll this. I'm gonna get 6 successes, and I'm gonna make something shit itself. Oh my god!
Right as you're saying it, I'm like, oh, you already got it though. I like, let's say you finish your sentence and I see those dice land. Like, yeah, I did.
Oh man, why couldn't that happen when it mattered?
because that's how D&D works, my friend.
Like, I could walk, strut up to like roar at those dudes following us in the cave and just make them yip and yap out of there, like run. Make Chuck roll a will save to not run. It's like, roar.
Yeah, honestly, well, Insight also works off of Voter Sleuth, so it's not bad for that move, for instance. And by that extent, you could say that Insight could be used. Since Odor Sleuth uses Insight, Survival, and Alert, you could argue that any sort of sniffer roll could involve use of Insight, if he's trying to figure something out, in particular with the sniff. So Insight could be a valuable thing for him. Also, most stats do have some value, definitely.
Hey, is it gonna be 3 Wednesdays without a Pokerole, or is it just like being shifted over? Because next Wednesday would be it, but it was moved to this Wednesday because the people are coming over. But the Wednesday after next Wednesday would be the off Wednesday. Is it gonna also be the off Wednesday again?
Yes, so that's a good question. Let me go ahead and answer this in a wire scope for anybody who's confused. Basically, last week was our normal Pokerole session. We play this every other Wednesday. Also, sorry, I'm eating bread as I say this, so you just have to deal with that. So we play every other Wednesday, and last Wednesday was our on Wednesday. So technically, this Wednesday here should not have had a session, but we had a session because next week, Eragon's parents are visiting, and I live with Eragon. He's my boyfriend, and he's going to be really busy. They're going to grab his attention. He's not going to be available Wednesday. This will not affect my streaming schedule because I will only be hanging out with them for one day, probably Thursday. But it does affect Eragon quite a bit, so we're like, let's move the session up. So we did that. Now this does mean, indeed, that next week, where the session would normally happen, well, we're not having it. The week after that, we're also not going to have it, because that's an off week. The reason that we have off weeks is because Karserus has his own game that is played on Wednesday with other people. So it's not viable to play on the odd Wednesday. It's only possible to play on the even Wednesday, so to speak. So yeah, there will be... Sorry to say, there will be 3 weeks. Basically, next week and the week after that we'll not have Pokerole, but then we'll have Pokerole the week after that. So basically, it'll go back on schedule.
This is one heck of a cliffhanger. Ooh.
Oh man, well, this is not a cliffhanger at all, honestly. Think about a 3-week break after last session. Think about last session if they had a 3-week break after it. Oh my god.
Yeah, the confrontation with Pangoro.
Of course, since I'm a streamer and I must segue into things, I will say, but that doesn't mean there won't be streams. Do come by on Tuesdays, Sundays, and Fridays for streams every single week, so. Because I do non-Pokerole stuff, too. Actually, one cool thing I'm doing. I'll pull up an image for that. I'm still eating bread, sorry. Where is it? Here it is. I am doing this. So, related to PMD, so I figure I should bring this up. I did an episode of this already. I'm going to go back into it probably on Sunday. So, but I did a full playthrough of this, actually. It's on my YouTube. You can find a playlist of Super Mystery Dungeon. Just a blind playthrough, 100% too. Did every single dungeon, everything. But I'm going back through the game because this awesome guy, Doc Croc, he made a free cam that a while back, but he upgraded it recently so it can be used during cinematics, and we're basically just going one step beyond, blah blah blah, bounty break, quotes, etc. We're free camming, we're exploring the environments. It's fun. Actually, we had quite a bit of fun the first episode, so we'll do that on Sunday. But in any case, I was really hoping to stall until Kyrio got back, but he's not coming back, so I'll just message him after the stream. It's fine. But in any case, there's only one thing I gotta determine, and that is, should Tucker spend or should he save? I'm thinking Tucker will save. Will be saving for now, as far as his experience. Because 10 experience, I don't know if that's enough for... Well, okay, it's enough for everything, actually. He could get it. Theoretically, could get a point of insight right now. But I think I'll hold off for now. Analyze how the next session goes, and judge off that. Because the way I build Tucker is I like to build him based on what happens in the sessions. So basically, he has an experience, and that affects what he gets. Save. Yes, let's do that. That is a good idea. I think saving is a good idea. I'm gonna save over these, over these images, so the thumbnail is very obviously a new one. There we go. Oh, I didn't actually do it. Weird. It's not updating for some reason. Let me save a few times. Just to be safe. Just to be triply safe, I guess. Alright, that probably saved it.
Just like we used to do in old Pokemon games. I remember I would always save it 2 times before I turned it on.
Well, normally the image changes, the little preview image. It's not doing that for some reason. So you know what? Just gonna do that. There we go. I mean, I entirely do save, because that's... Why not? Alright, it's safe. It is saved.
Nice.
It is done. I can imagine a small spherical by the images area, like they're showing off the images made. Alright, we could do that. Also, I want to say, Rocky, thank you again for the images. Also, thank you very much to Key Squid as well. I really like your drawings as well. I do hope you'll feel like doodling in the future, because
yeah, we really quite enjoyed the little images.
It's fun that this is now a tradition, actually. No, dude, Lord Darkwalker, and what you said too, Tubby. Honestly, any game I will generally save twice. I just always do that with any game. Rocky equals Smurgle. Pretty much. We're Rocky. It's pronounced Rocky, it's just spelled weird. I never understood that spelling, honestly. Anyways, do you want to break the table?
You may praise me now.
Hi, Kyrio. Hi. Before you break the table, let me point out to Kyrio that, hey Kyrio, we got 5 experience for that little session. I already added it to your sheet, so you have 30 in total now. You didn't really miss anything. We kind of just waited, and then we decided, let's just do this let's just do this next session. So, Ralph, what did Kyrio miss? Or Tubby? Did he miss anything?
I don't believe so. We just kind of chatted about where the directions we were wanting to put our staff.
I mean, Tucker got dogpiled by kids, and that made him feel a bit better. Like, it did make him feel a bit better to see the kids again. And Ralph regaled stories to them a little bit, yeah. And then everybody...
100% accurately.
Yep, exactly. And we're all basically primed to go into Pangoro's office or whatever, but that'll happen next session. Oh, and we talked... Yeah, that's true. We also talked about how Rise probably exceeds normal stats and is way too powerful. Because Eragon was asking some ballsy questions about defeating Rise and stuff. I was like, okay. No, you can't do that, basically. Even with the Conqueror's powers or whatever, it's not likely to happen. So, hi, Dark. That's fine. Yeah, we did. I think we did enough. It was more chill, but last session was huge, so I think this is fair. Last session was the longest session, so it's fine. This one's a little more chill. We will be waiting again, as I'll tell you too, Kyrio. It will be a little while for the next session because it will not happen next week, and it will not happen the week after that. So it'll happen in 3 weeks from now. So I'll make sure to keep everybody updated, both publicly and amongst our group. But so don't worry, I'll remind people. Oh no, he's huge. Oh well, here it comes.
Let's squish Pangoro.
You did squish Fangoro.
Yeah. I was trying to. There's a glitch with Tabletop where you can make two objects collide with each other and then rotate them both at the same time, and they like go up into the sky.
Oh, I think I've seen that before. I'm sorry, it's too. Well, to be fair, you're getting 2 back-to-back weeks, and then you're having to wait 2 extra weeks, so it all balances out, really. Anyways,
As all things should be. 3, 2, no counting.
and the music dies in 3, 2, 1. There it is. I kind of know the timing now. And there's a array of the rest of the pieces. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a bit of a simpler session, but I think that is well deserved considering last session. So next session should be interesting. I don't really know. I mean, I'm not the DM, but I guess we're going to report in to Pangoro, and it sounds like we might have another little bit of a relaxed session in town. I'm not sure, but I do know that Car has a few plans for another side event. So we'll see what happens with that. In any case, guys, you guys have a great night, and I will see you guys on Friday with actually a pretty cool thing where a developer is going to be joining me on a co-stream as I play their game. So, and some other stuff as well after that, because it's not a terribly long game, but that's fine. But yeah, it should be fun.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'll see you on Friday. Have a good night, everyone.